I was hoping today would be one of those days where we all can just engage. Thank you for coming in. Grabbing heart means it's appreciated. Thank you. I have a goal set and I have my gallery. Thank y'all. Yeah, for those that are available, my panel is open, but I would like for us to talk. I want us to be able to talk and have a conversation. I know we gotten comfortable with hearing the clips and just wanting to press play, but can we talk? Hey, Asia, I want us to naturally engage with one another. And if that just means I'm just going to talk to y'all from the audience, that's fine too. But it does become a burnout when you want to talk, you want to get think pieces out. But for the most part, majority of the live is just focused on audio. Thank y'all for coming in and grabbing y'all heart meets. Thank you. Hey, Still Star, First Lady, I just be chilling. Hey, y'all. Let me greet y'all before I get started. Hello, Sin, River City. Angel Numbers, Midnight. Mellow, good day, y'all. Show me. Thank y'all for grabbing heart meets on y'all way in. But I want to talk to y'all because, yes, if you've been keeping up with the storylines, keeping up with the things that's going on, that y'all already know what this conversation is pretty much going to be based around. Hey, Ray, let's go. Thank y'all for the heart meets. All right. So just so y'all have context, we will be having a conversation. Thank you, Jen, for grabbing your heart meet. We're going to be having a conversation about what has taken place as far as the whole slim, poetic, 6 footer. But we're going to have to go a step further because we're going to have to dive back into the Erica, the Same, and the Jen situation. And the reason why we're doing that is because today, Poetic, she finally went live. What's up, Red? What's up, Ashley? She went live. She said what she felt she needed to say and then left it there, okay? But at the end of Poetic Live, hey, Sweet Pearl, at the end of Poetic Live, there was conversations, of course. People hit the live button. Um, AJ being one of them. So they're in the precinct, they're having a conversation. And the conversation being, what's the difference between what Poetic did and what Jen did? Excuse me. What's up, Clessy? Cleesy? Say your name right. So I just want to have the conversation with y'all for a moment. We're not going to press play on the clips and all that unless I deem it necessary. I just want to talk to y'all, okay? And if y'all don't mind, for the ones that want to come up and indulge in the conversation, that would be great. Hey, Scuba. You new here? Hey, Sharina. I appreciate you coming in. Welcome. We are in the chambers right now. We are technically not in court. Trina did explain it perfectly. And I want to say this, y'all. If we can just try our best when we are asking these questions, when we're trying to have conversations, when we're trying to indulge, if you truly want to hear an answer or a question or a statement, allow people to talk. Finish what they have to say. Don't feel like it's necessary to always interject just because Range Rover, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. They might be saying something that you might not agree with at that moment, but they still should be allowed to finish their thought. Trina coming up today in AJ's panel, trying to get her think piece out because the question was, what's the difference between Jen and Poetic? Why was everybody quick to jump down on Jen, but with Poetic, she received love, people poured into her, etc. Trina tried, and I'm saying the word tried for a reason. She tried to come up to answer the question at hand on what the difference was. Trina legit laid down each situation as to why it was different. She was finally able to get her points out, but it took interruption after interruption for her to do so. So when we ask these questions, are we genuinely looking for an answer? Or just like, you know what, I'm going to throw this out there and it is what it is. I'm not really expecting y'all to answer it because I already have my mind made up. And thank y'all for sending the heart me's. So with that being said, hey Storm, Trina literally gave the example. Can you play Trina's clip? I missed it. Okay. So I take it that you just got here. I said that I want to be able to come and talk to y'all. I said we've gotten into the habit of just hearing the clips that y'all don't want to hear the people actually talk to one another. I just got here. I literally just hit my live button. Now, a lot of y'all saying y'all missed what happened. Understandable. But like I said, it would be nice when I'm trying to engage or have this conversation. Oh, Brittany, thank you for lighting up the gallery. I do have a gallery if y'all would like to help light it up. I do have a goal if y'all would like to help complete the goal too. Thank you, Brittany, so much for the gallery. It's appreciated. Right, Shirley. Trina was not being heard out fully, and that's why we're here. Because my thing with y'all, we're going to have these conversations, the topic at hand, and we should be able to hear each other out when y'all are asking these questions. I never understood why people be on here arguing their point. People can have different opinions. Okay, so in order for you to even know what my opinion is, wouldn't you have to allow me to speak? And let's fully just talk about the situation. So AJ's perspective is Jen was pretty much taken through there as far as people and how they reacted to her when the information came out. But when it's Poetic, she don't feel like Poetic is getting the same energy that Jen received. So I'm just going to ask y'all, for those that watched and was there, do y'all feel like Poetic deserved the same energy that Jen received? That's the first question. Then I'm going to pose the question that AJ asked, which will be tomorrow. I'm going to do that, had the same conversation, but in court form. Do you feel like Jen and Poetic's situation is the same? For the people that like to stay in the audience, I know TikTok only allow you to type for so much. Can you say in the audience, kind of briefly, what makes it different? And if you got to leave multiple comments just to break down each point, what's up, Elove? Then that's fine too. Cherie, hell no. Okay. So yeah, again, panel was open. But I would just like for y'all perspective. The way it came out and the parties that knew about it. Okay, Maddie, straight to the point. So one situation was the way it came out as far as Jen. The other ones, the party knew about it. Poetic. And that's directly the issue. Just those two things right there is why it's different. One was an open relationship, one was a closed relationship. Like y'all hitting it, and that's where it's like, okay. So now we're going into another discussion because are we, and this is where I need y'all to be honest. What's up, Rozzy, baby? Do y'all feel like y'all are blinded by the facts that are in front of you when it's your friends or someone you like involved? And again, us being real, being genuine with this conversation, like saying things for what it is. If I know that, you know what, I don't want to be biased in a situation, I'm going to just leave it alone. Like, nah, I'm not touching it because I know I'm not going to see it for the way it needs to be spoken on. I'm not going to want to. If you can't be objective, then you shouldn't have the conversation. And okay, but for those that was in AJ Live, witnessed that with Trina, she tried to lay out the differences and was shut down. I don't see how the situations are comparable. Well, AJ felt that they were. She felt the situations were comparable, and that's why we're here right now. If it's somebody they like, they don't be real about it. And Sierra, wouldn't that be a form of a yes man? Thank you for grabbing y'all heart me. Thank y'all for the engagement. If I know for a fact my friend did some shit that was wrong, but because it's my friend, I'm blatantly turning a blind eye. And now someone else is going through a situation and I'm trying to put them all in the same category. The difference is Poetic didn't expose this, Slim did. Jen exposed her insane. All facts. Bella, you know these people be afraid to tell the truth. And I'm going to have to disagree with you on the afraid part. I don't think it has anything to do with fear. It's more so about because you're my friend, I don't want to say it the way it needs to be said. True, but if you're a real friend, you won't sugarcoat it. Okay. So the argument today, and even Jen, she was able to come into the panel, and Jen's response is, it's the who, not the what. Jen feel like y'all are not seeing it from her perspective because it's her. Which I do find interesting because Jen is a likable person. She has a lot of people that fuck with her. It's like a whole section of people literally that like her, engage with her. So I don't know why she feel like it's just the who. Because again, this is also Erica involved in this. And then last I checked, Erica, she has just amount. Like you said, like the names that's involved. Erica over Jen. The way Erica be getting her ass handed to her. I don't think it has anything to do with, because Erica's a favorite. Apples and oranges. Both tried to one up. One did it to clown, the other exposed it before someone else. Khaleesi. Hey, Janae, baby. Right there, just that thought alone is where I need AJ and Jen to see it for that perspective right there. The reasons for why the two happened, why the two existed. One did it because, again, shout out to Trina for making it plain. One said, I'm not going to sit here and watch you laugh at the next bitch when I know for a fact your man want to fuck me. The other situation is Slim saying, I'm not going to sit back and keep watching this lady sit back and feel like she can't say or move a certain way without having to get things said about her that she confided in someone she thought was a friend put out there. That is like difference after difference was provided. And this is where it's like, yo, listen, fuck with who you fuck with. But we have to be able to say, you know what? I'm not going to see it from the other. Even though I know for a fact the difference, I'm going to blatantly ignore it because, listen, I fuck with her. Seeing people say they want to see Poetic get jumped on just because Jen got jumped on, I don't understand that logic. I'm not understanding that perspective either. Hello, paparazzi. What's up, boo? So Poetic deserves to be jumped on, and now I'm waiting to hear the why. What did Poetic do? That wasn't even what was said. See, Jen, I'm not going to lie to you, and I truly hate when you do that. When you say, that's not what was said, we will legit play what was said, and then you say, oh, but it wasn't like that. We're playing what was said, we're repeating what was said, and then you would say in the comment section or in someone panel, oh, it wasn't that, though. Jen, you said Erica had the nerve to be laughing at someone else. You felt like you needed to humble her. Don't laugh at the next bitch when your man want to fuck me. The point was neither should have been not for y'all to jump her. You must not understand where AJ angle was coming from today, Jen. AJ legit don't understand why Poetic was not getting her ass handed to her the way you did. By literally saying y'all are one and the same, you and Poetic. And Trina tried everything she could to lay down in different layers why y'all were different. And after everything you heard Trina say, you then said, it's the who, not the what. After hearing every word, the description of the differences, you still responded with, it's the who. Jen, I want you to remove yourself out the situation. Had it been your messy mama, you just walked in, so I'm just using you as an example. We don't even know who you are. It would have been the same thing. My point was we both knew they was in a relationship. So, okay. Now we got to figure out who's lying in the Poetic, the 6-footer, and the Slim situation. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, audience, did Miss Nitra say that 6-footer went to check on Poetic? Please, if I'm getting any detail wrong, if 6-footer found out that Poetic was fucking with her man and she didn't know that, you genuinely believe 6-footer was going to go check on Poetic? I carried this man, baby. He's living in my home. And I'm going to go check on the woman that's been sleeping with my man. I want to know, do that logically make sense? Y'all going to realize soon. And this is what I mean by I am repeating what was said. Also, thank you, Shigo, for the reminder. Wasn't it also put out there that 6-footer took Slim to the airport to hang out with Poetic? I am literally saying what was put out here on the net. We're not adding to the situation and we're not taking away from the situation. So again, when Trina tried to give y'all the differences, why was Trina repeatedly shut down? I'm sure it will. But as of right now, I just genuinely want to talk to y'all. Just based on what we are all witnessing. And Janice is outside of you now. AJ saying at the end of everything she's hearing, this is a skit. Yes, it is tomorrow. So when I say to y'all that we encourage critical thinking, y'all feel like I'm being an asshole. But I'm like, if we're all listening to the information, how is it that, and again, credit back to Trina, if I am just laying down the facts, how are we saying, oh, your thought, your opinion? No. The facts are, did we not hear that Slim's child picked up one of the liquor bottles, picked up a lighter? For those that was in Slim Live early this morning, like early in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning, the argument that took place in front of the child, him acknowledging that he's drunk, but the child was sitting there anyway. Slim literally openly admitting that there was a weapon in the home. Encouraging 6 for to pick it up and use it on him. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Once again, if anything I'm saying is not true, please correct me. Is Slim a felon or not? I just need to know that detail. Is he a felon or is he not? Because if he is, for those that been around for years and know, I don't. Hence why I'm asking. I'm not sure what the rules are for felons, but I definitely thought having a on fire backwards in the home is definitely one of those things you shouldn't have. Correct me if I'm wrong. So please, once again, after hearing what we heard with the child picking up the liquor bottle, after him saying that there is a on fire in the house, y'all are convinced that a man will go that far to not only risk CPS getting called, but possibly being locked back up because he knows for a fact he's not supposed to have firearms? Do that make any sense to y'all? I want y'all, please. I strayed away from the word groupthink for a long time, but I'm starting to see it resurface again. Even when I'm wrong. And I say, you know what? Y'all right. My bad. If a motherfucker is wrong, they wrong. It don't matter who it is. And can we stop saying, oh, because you said I was wrong, you don't like me, you got a problem with me? I had to check myself on that. Like, you know what? Just because you have an opposing opinion doesn't mean I dislike you. Can we stop that too? Me personally, seeing everything that's transpired, we have two situations here. Whether y'all want to believe it for what it is or not, it is two different situations. One woman, and Jen, again, I don't have an issue with you. I'm solely speaking to what we all saw come to the internet. You wanted to humble Erica by telling her not to laugh at the next bitch. Cool. Slim did not want another woman to hold another woman's secret over hers. So once again, I'm asking y'all, what exactly is the difference? And if not, if y'all do understand there's a difference, wait, hold on. Let me repeat it in caps. So Jen exposed it, okay. But AJ's argument is both stories was brought to the internet. So it's exposure, period. It's AJ's thought process. Does it matter who brought it to the internet? All we know is it was brought here. Feeling like the people that is watching this and giving their think pieces on it is going to eat their words. It can go either way. It's not us that's directly involved. Thank God. That is a terrible situation to be in. Both parties. One, you wanted to humble her. The other one, he wanted her to be able to have her peace of mind. And that's another thing that AJ asked. Let me help y'all with that. So AJ was asking, how exactly did he give Poetic her voice back? If someone is saying, and this is where I'm asking y'all, If I'm cool with Shay, me and you, we cool. But somebody that you cool with, I'm not cool with no more. So the person that you cool with, E-Love. E-Love is speaking on me. And I come to you and say, listen, tell E-Love to keep my name out his mouth or we're going to have a problem. Why have no one asked, well, why did Glock even go to Poetic in the first place? I patiently waited for that all day. Just listening, moving around the house, just patiently waiting to hear someone ask, why did you even go to Poetic in the first place? That's a grown man. If you want a message to get to him, you'll do so, but you went to Poetic. Why? That's a reverse flip. How the hell did that help her? He exposed. Okay. So let's see. She has Slim blocked. So this is where we put our think pieces on. Slim was blocked, got unblocked. Poetic was blocked, got unblocked. Did we not see that Glock went into Poetic's live? And Poetic was like, oh, well, I've been blocked, so. Her reply was Poetic introduced her, and by then Slim was blocked and had her blocked back. But I'm just simply saying, if she wanted to, because we talk about multiple pages. Some of y'all do have multiple pages. Cool. So if she truly wanted Slim to get the message, she would have done it herself. She wouldn't have put Poetic in it in the first place. What's the big deal? Keep my name out your mouth. Okay. So if I'm saying, and again, from experience, some of y'all don't understand because y'all haven't been in that position. If someone literally says to you, yo, get your friend or we gonna have problems. Get your friend or it's going to, if none of y'all seen that before, no different than, now let's go back to the Jen situation. She literally said, same, get your girl before we have a problem. Because then guess what? You don't get her, she's going to feel away, and unfortunately you are too. Why y'all, like, I feel like, again, because the friendships and the acquaintances that are linked to each other, y'all not seeing it for what it is. And that's okay. It just lets me know when it's time to really be fair, fair is only determined on who y'all are friends with, who y'all are close to. And I'm trying to challenge that. If we can stop doing that. And thank y'all for helping with the goal, grabbing the heart, please. The worst kind of friend is a yes man. I said this 3 years ago. Look at where we at. 3 years ago, I legit said, are yes men detrimental? And now we hear another group of friends saying that what Jen did, again, I can say K-Dub, she was like, nah. K-Dub says she don't see taking pleasure in another woman's pain as laughable. So I'm going to remove K-Dub out of the equation of the group of friends. But everyone else legit is sitting there saying Jen did no wrong. And it's not making sense to say Jen did no wrong, but Poetic did. What did Poetic do wrong exactly? Because so far, the accusation is Slim is lying. they were not in a poly relationship. So if they were not in a poly relationship, then that means he's lying about them meeting up. He's lying about them laying together. All of that would be lies too then, correct? Again, handing it back to Trina. So now we're determining which lies is truth and which is. So now we're determining what's what. So far, that's where I'm at with this whole situation. There is no sides to be taken in any of it. If we're going to talk about it for real, then just talk about it. But if you're going to talk about it on a standpoint of, oh, I like her, I'm closer to her, so I'm just going to speak and lean towards her or the other, then just sit the conversations out because y'all not being genuine. What's up, Poetic? I can say, you know what, AJ is cool, but the way Trina was handled today was wrong. Y'all wanted Trina, or not even just Trina, y'all wanted people to answer the question, but the way y'all wanted it to be answered, and that's the problem. Because if Trina answered, lean towards, I'm reading the comments, so if I'm speaking and I mix the word, just my bad. But Trina's comments lean towards Jen, we wouldn't be here. I agree, Poca. AJ wanted to be right and Poetic didn't handle this as AJ was okay. Oh, yeah, my bad. I thought I said Poca, but yeah. And that's another thing I did think happened today. If Poetic would have handled this the way everybody saw fit, if she would have got on here and just started cussing Slim out, just going in, I don't think that any of the lives that transpired after that would have been a bad session on her. Simple. She did not handle it, and that's another thing that happens when you don't move the way these people want you to move on this app. Guarantee your ass getting ready to get nailed to the wall every time. Guarantee if it's not the way they want you to handle it, they're gonna be on your ass. But again, luckily for Poetic, she already have her own support system that's like, listen, you've done nothing wrong in this situation. Because the only thing that can be assumed is that they was not in a poly relationship, that the women truly, six footer truly didn't know about Poetic. That would be the only thing. And 6 footer hasn't debunked it. Poetic hasn't debunked that. She did in the end make sure she made it clear after Glock came up that she was not extorted. She did do that. But yeah, that's my think piece on all this shit. We gotta stop, like when real shit hit the internet, we gotta stop. Oh, that's a skit. So, hold on, AJ is here. All right.
Okay, now what they say you say I said I wanted Poetic to get drugged?
Okay, so no. I didn't say you specifically. I said the lives afterwards that we saw, she got drugged because she did not respond the way they wanted her to respond. They patiently waited for her to drag Slim, but she didn't. She handled it how she saw fit. However, AJ, what I did say as far as your part, I said I acknowledge that when you posed the question of what's the difference between Jen and Poetic, I do feel like you wanted it to be answered in a way where it leaned in favor of Jen. Why I feel that way? When Trina tried to come up and give you bullet point why they were different, you would not let her finish a sentence. When she did finally get it out, Jen's response was, "Oh, it's just a who," after everything that was said. So that's where we are in just this think piece.
Okay, one, it is just the who. Two, it wasn't about whether or not I wanted anybody to say whatever. I was having a conversation on my panel that others chose to come and jump into. So once you get into it, you're not going to tell me how we're going to have the conversation on my panel. I said, let's go point for point. So that's what we did. We went point for point. And anybody that didn't like the way that I was addressing it or having the conversation about it could have just left. I don't understand. However, no, I never said drag poetic. I just asked what was the difference, because I noticed that people are not saying anything that did say something about Jen. That was my point. Everybody was jumping on Jen, but nobody jumped on poetic, when you are correct. From what I'm understanding, she did not come out and drag or have anything bad at all to say about Slim, the person who outed her business, that she's sleeping with him, and it clearly has affected Six. This lady, this lady says she in the hospital. From now I'm understanding Nietzsche done had to get her a hotel room to get away from Slim. So Six is just as hurt as Erica is hurt. So why are we not all the ones that had the sentiments about Jen having the same sentiments about poetic? That was it. That was my only question. I personally didn't have those sentiments about Jen. So I wasn't saying that I believe we all should drag poetic, because I have no interest in dragging poetic, just like I didn't drag Jen.
Okay, and you did say that. So you did say you didn't drag Jen. You definitely did say that you're not going to drag poetic. However, asking the question of what makes them different would insinuate that you believe they're in the same predicament. And we're trying to understand, how do you feel like the situations are the same? When Trina gave point for point.
Because Poetic and Jen were both interested in men that have a woman, and it has negatively affected the woman. Period. Dot. Even after Six has now come out, first it was we all protecting Six. Now Six in the hospital. He dragged Six for filth last night. And Poetic come out and talk about how much she loves Slim. So the other woman in this situation is still fooling up with the nigga. So my question was simple. What is the difference?
Okay, so let me answer that question. That would mean you're assuming Six did not know about Poetic and Slim. Did you not hear when Nietzsche said that when the situation came out, Six is the one who went to go check on Poetic? Did you?
Nietzsche is also, first of all, maybe Poetic thought Slim was lying. Nietzsche is also the person that said Poetic was talking about her when she said a person who she can't say their name. Nietzsche lies too. They all liars. All I know is after it has all come out, supposedly Slim got fired. She's upset that he outed their relationship. She ain't that upset. She still love him. They good. He protected her. So what is the difference between Jen and Poet? That was my only question. That was it.
And we understand that was the question. What I'm noticing though is that when the answer was given, it's like you refuse to hear the facts for what they are. I keep referencing back Trina because she gave point for point what the difference was, but it's like, I don't know, AJ. It's like you just legit.
No, I don't refuse to believe anything. I heard what Trina said, and I still feel the same way I feel. That don't The facts are the facts, and I still get to feel how I want to feel about the facts. There is no difference between the two for me. They both were involved with a man that the other woman is clearly not happy about them being involved with. We're gonna keep pretending like Six Feelings ain't heard about this whole situation. Fine by me. It ain't my man and it ain't my business. But when Six come out boohoo crying about it, then what? Let's all jump on Six because Slim said you agreed with it, when clearly you're falling apart about all of it. Nisha had to get you a hotel room last night.
So I would say no. So they're not going to jump on Six. Then that's in that moment, you're 100% correct. It would make it the same because then it's okay. So Six didn't know about Poetic, and that's where it would make it the same. Poetic and Jen would be the same. But if Six is the one that's taking him to the airport to spend time with her, And he's saying from the beginning that he's poly. He said it on his lives while being in a relationship with this woman. I'm not understanding how exactly you saying that.
Because in poly situations, there are still agreements made between the two original partners. Apparently, something was broken about whatever the agreement was that he made with Six, because when he got back, Six didn't agree with the way he did whatever he did when he went there. He said that out of his own mouth. Now I'm gonna say again, Nietzsche had to get this woman a hotel room to get the fuck away from him, when all he did was come out and tell what supposedly Six already know, and now she in the hospital. Now, if y'all want to continue to believe that Six was okay with whatever this shit was and continues to be blown up in her face, spitting in her face about it, then that's on y'all. Do I agree that I believe that Six is okay with this? Absolutely not. I do not think Six is okay with this at all. But she gonna keep telling y'all she okay, I suppose, or y'all gonna keep still believing she okay even if she ain't said she was. Who knows? Who cares?
All right. So AJ, that's what I would like for you to do. I do want to allow Poetic to speak for herself. One moment.
Okay,
Poetic.
so
I just want to first, are you okay?
she says she don't care, but I'm going to clear this up for the last fucking time. This has been several years ago. This was a couple of years ago. I didn't even know a Six even existed a couple of years ago. Had no clue she existed a couple of years ago. He did finally tell me, and he was poly when I first met him. Poly. I didn't want a relationship, Bella. Didn't want a relationship. He was poly. Cool, work out. Your girl poly too? Fine. Didn't even know who the girl was once he told me. Later on, never ever told me from the start, Bella. Never. And even vouch for this. Why you think it's Six cool? I talk to Six all the time. I talk to Six today. There's been no relationship. Me and Six are good. AJ, what else do you want to know? We are good. She is not mad at me. I am not mad at her. This was so long ago. So long ago. Nothing to do with right now. I am friends with both of them and they baby. I have nothing to do with this going on with them. This whole situation exploded. And the reason I'm different from Jen, I didn't come and antagonize Erica. I didn't come and antagonize Six. Never said one word to Six, never. Even when he told Six, still never said anything, Bella, never. So now it's all blown out of proportion because people think I'm doing what Jen did to Erica. No, that is not true. And Six will tell you. Six called and checked on me when it went through, when he went and did what he did. Six called and checked on me. I talked to Six. Me and Six are good. That's the thing that people don't understand. So is Jen and Erica good? If they good, then you could say it's the same thing. Never did I put any information out, ever. Not one time did I put any information out. I was forced to tell my truth. Forced to. Otherwise, none of y'all motherfuckers would know shit right now. None of you. And Jen is a bullshit. I never turned, when I pushed that live button, I never asked for one fucking gift. I never asked for one fucking cash app. I didn't ask for shit. I didn't even ask people to tap the damn screen. I said there are no rules today. But mods, if you see somebody acting up, mute them, block them. That's all I said. And am I going to dog Slim for what? What am I dogging for? Yeah. And I didn't get on here and say, oh, I love Slim. I ain't say nothing like that. I love them. I love both of them. Ask Six. Six can tell you. I have been there for both of them. Them. So it's a totally different situation than what Jen did. Jen come out talking about pictures and all that shit. No, wasn't nothing like that. Number one, never knew about Six. He can vouch for that. And Six was like shocked that he didn't tell me about her. Never. This stuff, y'all got everything so twisted up. It has nothing to do with what Jen and Erica got on. Jen was bothering Erica. She was poking at Erica. Never, ever did I do that to Six. Not one time. It's a totally different situation.
But understanding Poetic, once you found out about Six, did y'all agree? Okay,
he was poly and Six agreed. He was poly and Six agreed. They were in a poly relationship. Okay. Six agreed to that. Okay. Once I found out about Six, we ended it. But even though we ended it, we still was friends, and I was friends with Six. Six is good with me. Never have I one time get on here and drug Six, and I would never drag Six, ever. I love Six. So don't put me in the same category as what.
Hold on. Did you get a call? Your mic is off.
Gifts. When the people that gifted me, they in my life every Saturday. Every Saturday, Bella. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't even ask the people to touch the damn screen. I said, there are no rules today. None. I've been on this bitch every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every week. I've never had 1,500 people. Never people come in there. If Nitra there, I'll get 300 or 400. But usually it's just about 100 people in my life. That's it. And then it's like, I defended some. Yeah, I did defend him. Oh, am I mad at him? Mad as fuck. Yes. Am I pissed? Yes. Pissed. He know that. Is he sorry and does he regret it? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact I did not do 6 wrong. And 6 will tell you that. That is bullshit. Hell, I just got done texting her, checking on her. Y'all people so full of shit and want a fucking story. And AJ, I love you, AJ. You my sister, and I defended you when all that bullshit was going on with the house. I defended you. But this is bullshit. That's what this is. This is bullshit. It makes no sense at all because I am not the same. I am not the same. Never will I put myself above anybody or say I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I'm not the same. It's not the fucking same situation at all. So kiss my fucking ass.
All right.
Okay, poetic. I'll kiss it because it's beautiful, girl. Because listen here. I promise, I am not saying that you should be drugged. I didn't drag Jen, so I'm not here to drag you, dear. Make your money. What I'm saying is the people who did drag Jen should have drugged you. Then that would have made what they did been the what and not the who, where they tried to pretend like Jen did something. Now, you just out of your own mouth came up here and told us you didn't even know about 6, which means she existed. You just didn't know. So he lied and played between y'all and fucked you and lied about having a chick like Same did to Jen. Jen told Same to stop lying over and over and over and over and over, and he kept lying, saying he wasn't talking to this lady. She's sleeping in a guest bed. There is no difference. Period. You did not know. And then when you did know, 6 didn't have no choice at that point but to say, okay, fine, because we are here. You found out that this man was lying to you, had a whole chick, then you and the chick got cool. No different than what Jen did. Found out he was lying and was in Erica inbox and they was cool. No different. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Jen. It just is what it is. It's no different. That's it. My opinion is my opinion and it's okay. And I still love you too, Poetic.
Hey guys, I just want to say, for the sake of accuracy and information, that in 2023, early in 2023, like way before, this was before they even announced 6's pregnancy in Slim's live, we were having discussions about relationships, and Slim announced that he was poly, and I remember it specifically because that's when Cartel and I were dating, and I remember saying, "Hell to the nah, I poly." I made the joke. I made the joke. I poly just be single, right? At that time, 6 and Slim were dating and together, and I believe he was out here in California. So she very much so knew that he was poly. And I believe he was, what is it, polygyny versus polyamory, because I believe the conversation evolved to the women not being able to have multiple men, right? So not even just polyamorous. Or somehow the conversation went to there. Either it was Slim or it was that other lady, her hands, but anyway. So this is not a new occurrence. Now, I'm not denying that he may have lied to Poetic by not disclosing that he had a girlfriend, but the issue that 6 is having with Slim that we are seeing is not related to Poetic. And I also want to mention that we witnessed Slim being in a hotel for, if not a month, over a month, because they had relationship issues, and that was far before any of this, right? And the behavior that we saw last night, as it pertains to Slim's drinking, and we all see what type of behavior Slim has when he's very inebriated. That the I think it is inaccurate to tie together or conflate the situation with Slim exposing him sleeping with Poetic to his relationship issues with 6-footer. It's a lot of chaotic energy going on, and I think we can compartmentalize his issue with 6 and their relationship and how he handled Poetic, and it's just all bad timing. But I don't think that they're directly related.
I don't know, because Slim said that the girl gave him permission and then punished him for going over there with Poetic. So we could keep trying to pretend like it doesn't exist, but and again, if 6 don't come speak to it, I clearly see y'all want to pretend like it don't exist. Pretend like it don't exist. That ain't what I feel I saw and heard, and it's okay for me to have my opinion. And again, I have nothing bad to say about either one of those women, Jen or Poetic.
Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about Jen or Poetic or 6, but I did talk to 6 myself this morning, and I can verify that she does not have a problem with Poetic. And her
Didn't
issue.
say she had a problem with Poetic, but definitely an issue with the way that Slim is handling this whole Poetic situation. I feel she has a problem with that. I do not think that she has a problem with Poetic. Poetic got lied to, like 6 probably got lied to. And being lied on, both of them. Because if it's a lie, fucking Slim the one told it.
But I think it's not limited to how he's handling his Poetic situation. I think it's how he's handling himself, how he's handling her, how he's handling everything. I think she has a problem with.
Everything is all inclusive, including Poetic. I don't understand why we keep trying to separate all of this. All of this is a shit show. All of this is ridiculous. It's all already been put out that the girl was upset about the Poetic thing. She gave him permission and then she turned around and punished him. Like, let's just be a buck.
But I think for the sake
of the whole punish him. Hold on, Polka. I almost did it. So the punish him thing. What are you talking about when you say that, AJ? Punished him how? Where's that coming from?
Slim said, I asked Slim, how does 6 feel about the whole Poetic thing? He said, well, at first she was all right. She gave me permission to go. His exact words, I believe, was fuck on Poetic. But once I got back, she punished me for it. She drove me to the airport and gave me permission. And then when I got home, she punished me for it, for the Poetic situation. So clearly she was not okay. And y'all want me to believe that he lied to Poetic, but told 6 the truth. Please. Poetic was the easiest one to tell the truth. So why run and tell the one that's having his baby that he actually in a relationship with the truth, and then side chick that he claimed he told they had an expiration date from the moment it started, a lie.
See, that's what I mean.
Wait, hold on. Just, I know you ready to say something, but just so AJ, wouldn't that mean that 6-footer was not genuine with her true feelings? That she really was not okay with it, but pretended to be? So how would that fall back on?
I honestly think she might have been okay with polygamy, but even that has rules. You have to discuss with your partner. Y'all, there are rules to that. Some women are okay with you getting emotional. Other women are not okay. They just want you to have side chicks that you busting nuts with. How do I know what the actual rules were? But something happened with Poetic that 6 was not okay with. And clearly, Poetic just came and told us he was lying to her about 6's existence in the first place. Now, knowing Poetic, okay, by all the credit we all give Poetic, if 6 knew about Poetic, wouldn't they have talked before? Why lie to Poetic if 6 knew?
So also, the way that you frame it, I think, so here's the thing.
Well, I have a question, just really quick, and then I'm going to drop you guys. But I was just wondering if anyone has asked Poetic if Slim had access to her emails or DMs that she said that a lot of people sent her personal health information. I think that's one thing that no one has kind of gotten the answer to. And, we can talk about all the relationship stuff, but that's just the one thing I wanted to know.
What she wanted to know?
So she wants to know, did anybody ask Poetic, did she allow Slim to have access to her DMs, which people confided personal information to her in? No, I did not ask that. I solely was talking about the topic that AJ posed to her.
Leola, do Scholar got access to your DM since you eating his booty? Get down, girl. The
Oh,
fuck
that
would you
was
ask
rude.
Poetic that? Poetic is a professional. You better know Slim ain't got access to nobody medical information in her inbox. Get
That's
your
not
ass down.
that's not very nice. I was just asking if that question was asked. There's no need to be rude.
Hi, ladies. Well, I just wanted to say this real quick. The timeline matters for the sake of accuracy. Before there was a baby, before there was a pregnancy, they were dealing with each other, and he was poly. They were poly. She was okay with the poly. Now, one of my best friends is polyamorous. And it does happen where you be thinking you okay with it, and then when you actually see your partner sharing love and intimacy with somebody else, you'd be like, oh hell no, I don't like that. It happens. People change their minds. That doesn't mean that, like that's what I mean. Like, you have to separate that situation from this situation, because some of what you're saying, AJ, is almost as if it's like current. But when you actually put it in the context of even before she was pregnant, before there was the baby, right? Slim might have been having one over here that I ain't telling exactly who I'm dealing with. They both on the app. I don't know. I'm not going into all of that, right? But yeah, it's not.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I believe that it's as old as we're being told that it is. Just from the conversations recently that I have heard through the grapevine, what has been being said on the back end. There's more than Glock that even knew about Slim and Poetic. Like, it's a lot of stuff that y'all really don't know. So no. I'm sorry, but I'm not sitting on it's just all that old either.
Good evening, everybody.
So
Real
hold on, I
quick.
think I was up here first.
Oh,
Chris.
sorry. Sorry, $2.
That is a valid question Leola had, because I repeat and quote, she did say Slim did not lie. And Slim did say that if you did DM her about your medical situation, that he does know about it. But don't worry, guys. Your secret is safe with him. So if you did contact her and tell her about your blue balls or the stuff leaking out your coochie, Slim does know about it because he had access to her DMs because he was her tech guy.
I don't believe that Slim know about people medical information. $2.
She
I'm
did
sorry.
say Slim.
What
well,
Slim said that
y'all
at, so we
believe
can
him
pull
and
the clip.
everything else. And she
Where he
did
said that
say
at, so we can pull the
this
clip.
morning. He said it this morning.
Where?
Go find it. I just told you when he said it.
I'm
Go
saying
listen
he
to the
said it on
clip.
his live, on who
Yes,
live?
on his live.
On his live.
I gotta see
So
that,
he
because
does
that's
have
crazy.
the information.
Poetic, that would be
He
pure
does
crazy.
have the information. So if y'all did
I don't believe
contact
that.
him, y'all believe everything else he said. So now we want to pick and choose. And she did say,
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was saying I don't believe he even said that stupid shit, because that'll be fucked up if he did.
He said that. He said, but don't worry, I'm not gonna tell y'all situation. And she did say again, Slim didn't lie. So she sat up there today and admitted to everything he said. Okay. Also, she does have mirrors in her home. She sat up there and lied about the stupidest stuff. If you go to her page, you will see she has mirrors in her house. So y'all, because she plays this innocent and sweet and timid role, the real person is who was just up here yelling at y'all. She had mirrors all over her house. Go look at her page.
I believe that everybody in this situation is lying about something, including Poetic, because telling me that it was years ago, miss me. Sorry, don't believe that. Just from everything I done heard, back in Slim, the whole nine. I don't believe that. However,
it's funny though, because a lot of people is up here picking and choosing what they believe, and I just heard some people pick to choose to believe what Slim says, even though he lies. And I feel like even though people keep saying what it is, we're picking and choosing what we believe. So I don't believe it. I believe Slim said it, but I don't believe Slim has access to it. AJ, my question to you is: would it be safe to say? My question to you: would it be safe to say, AJ? Because I'm hearing a lot of crazy shit up here. Would it be safe to say that AJ? Would it be safe to say that AJ? Would it be safe to say AJ that you're? Would it be safe to say AJ? Would it be safe to say AJ?
But it's
Would it be
okay
safe
for
to
her
say,
to deal with
AJ?
Slim. Bella,
Would
I
it be
believe I was
safe to
still
say,
talking.
AJ?
You
Let me
cut
know.
me
I'm
off.
asking you a
I don't
question,
know what's
Is
AJ.
going
there
on.
a
Would
Where's your
it be
glitch?
safe
mods?
to say,
Where's your
AJ?
mods? And then
Would it
Chris
be
was
safe to
next.
say, AJ? I
So
just
I'm
got
not
one
gonna stop
question for you,
talking.
AJ.
As I
All right.
was
Would it be
So,
saying,
safe to say,
as I was
AJ?
saying,
And the question
no
was
one
for you,
asked
AJ, that
her
I was just going to
why it was
ask real
okay
quick. It
for
wasn't even going to
her
take too
to deal
long.
with
Would it be
Slim,
safe
but
to
yet
say,
she had a
AJ, that
problem
you're not
when T
necessarily
Money
mad
was
at
dealing with
Poetic,
Mr.
but you're more so
Miesta?
mad at the
Can
people who's
somebody
responding
answer
to
that
it? Like
question?
you would
La
just
dee dee
prefer
da
for
dee
the people to
da,
be
la
mad
dee
at
dee dee da
Poetic the
dee
same
da,
way they was
la
mad at
dee dee la
Ginstigator.
dee
Is it safe
da,
to say that?
la dee da
Because I
dee
don't think that
da.
you're really
Do
mad at
do do
Poetic.
do
I
do
just think that you don't like
do
the
do
response that the
do
people
do
gave
do
to the
do do do
situation.
do do
I
do.
think I'm saying
La
that I
dee
don't think
dee
that
la dee
anybody should
da,
have drugged Jen,
la
but
da
they
da
did.
dee da.
And so
Do
now
do
Jen's
I'm
do
in.
do
situation has
do do
absolutely
do
nothing to
do.
do with
I'm
Do do
sorry.
Poetic.
Did you
do
want me to
do
answer the
do
question, or
Well,
do.
I
I'm
can't hear
still?
you
Do
because
do
$2
do
singing her
do
Well,
melodies.
you
do
obviously
do
can because
do
you responding
do do do.
We are actually having a full
Do
conversation. Go ahead, I can hear
all
you.
over her. So if you just give me a second and let me respond.
do do
No, I don't
do
think that.
do
I
do
don't
all
think that
right.
Jen
So,
should
one
have been
moment.
drugged.
So, hold on, y'all.
do.
So, $2, you are required final words. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't know why y'all keep shutting me off. But anyway, why was it okay for her to sleep with Bum Slim, but it wasn't okay for T Money to sleep with Bum Mr. Miesta?
She still did it.
Okay, I wasn't
Anybody can
talking to
sleep
you.
with
I was
whoever they
talking
want
to
to.
the
It's their
people.
So,
I'm
pussy.
not
hold
talking to
on
you,
because
dummy.
she
Shut up,
paid to be
dummy.
dropped. So, I do want to give her final words.
So at the end of the day, you ain't no better than T Money. You ain't no better than the person you was when you submitted those naked pictures of HB. That is the real you. The freak that went up on that panel and read that sex poem with your chest. Ain't nothing timid about you. So stop putting on that fake portrait, old lady. You's a freak and we know it. Say it with your chest, dummy.
All right. I think that's all right. Braid.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, Bray. I don't think that Poetic should
Here
be
my question
drugged.
is.
Yeah, you asked me, don't I? Did I? Am I saying that I feel like the people should drag Poetic because they drug Jen?
I said, is it safe to say that you're not mad at Poetic? You're mad at the people and how they responded.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm trying to find out why they drug Jen but feel differently about Poetic because
Do you
$2,
see
where you at? They want you to come back up.
do you see anything different between the situations, or you think it's all the same?
I think that the difference is Jen and Erica are beefing, and Poetic and Six, from what everybody knows so far, are not beefing. I think
So
that
do
So
I
you the
start
Jen.
off where
business.
I
Hold
stopped
You
on.
because
want me
I
I
to
was
think
take
cut
that.
off as I
hold
I'm
went
on,
to
$2.
sorry.
We just
work?
about to land.
Hi
Like
guys, I'm
What the fuck is going
back.
on?
$2, hold on though.
Hi guys. Actually, there's a guy up here named Chris who came up
Bradley,
here
whenever you go
before
live,
you,
can we talk about this?
Breaking,
Girl,
and
cause
you
what the
rudely
fuck?
interrupted
All right.
him. So
Thank you,
where is
Bella, for having me.
Chris? Where is
You're welcome. All
Chris?
right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh your gosh, because you shouldn't intervene when Chris wanted to
The
say
fuck
something.
up.
You shut up and you
Get
come
out of
make me.
here.
You
Love you,
come make
Bella.
me broccoli head. Exactly. Get on, because ain't nothing you got to say worth listening to, idiot. At the end of the day, stop calling that old lady. She came up here and said a bunch of nothing. Don't nobody give a crap about your medical history. What we care about is the history of the medical history of the people that confided in you that other dummy now know about. That's the real thing that we need to talk about. Now, Slim God just came in here and y'all can ask him himself, did he have access to the personal DMs? That's what we need to be talking about. Because he said he knew about your blue balls and your leaky nipples.
When I say that?
You said that this morning, that you
Hey,
had access
No,
to her
Bella, here's the thing,
DMs.
Bella. Bella, here's the thing.
You said that this
He
morning, Slim. I
has
don't know if you was
access.
drunk because
What
you
he
was
has
severely
access to
drunk,
is YouTube,
but you said
Instagram,
that.
Facebook. Doesn't have access to my DMs. He's a
When he
mod,
said
so
it
he
this
was able
morning,
to
I'ma tell
download
the
them.
truth.
I would
No,
upload, I would
poetic.
upload, I would upload my videos, and I have me and him have a Google Drive connected. And people think they can lose my license. You can't get me fired. These people are not my fucking patients, and I'm not getting fucking paid for them,
well, that is
first of
true.
all. Second of
Yeah, that
all,
is true.
Second of
Yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mods
So,
can download your live without going to your DMs. Third,
Well,
I
he didn't
used to
say that. He
upload
said
them
he
to
had
Google Drive.
information,
I used
medical
to upload them
information.
to Google Drive. He had access to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. He ain't got no access to people's private nothing.
Well, you need to yell at him then while
No,
you're
I'm
yelling at
yelling
the
at
wrong
you
person
because you
because
up
you've been
one
yelling at the
spreading
wrong
lies and
person all
stuff. You
day.
spreading lies.
You need
Yes,
to
I
tell
got one
that to
fucking mirror
Slim
in my house.
because
I got
Slim is
one
the
mirror
one
in
that
my house.
said it.
You hate women so
Slim
bad
is
that
the
you
one
just
that
love to be
said
on here
it.
dogging and
Slim is
dragging
the
women
one
out.
that
Women that
said
don't
it,
even bother
old
you. You
lady.
love to just drag and dog
Slim
them
is
out.
the one
That's what
that
you
said
do.
it,
You
old
drag
lady.
and dog
So how
women
about
out
you yell
because
at
you
him
hate
because you've been
women.
yelling at the
You
wrong
hate
person
women.
all
You hate
day.
me. You
Don't yell at
hate
me
me
for
and I
delivering the
don't care. You
message.
hate me and you know what?
Oh,
I don't like you either
lady.
because you a
Oh,
miserable woman. I'm an
lady.
old woman. You
Oh,
look older than
lady.
me. You look
Go yell
older
at
than me and
Slim.
you miserable.
Now,
You
I'm
so
going to keep
damn
bringing
miserable.
out
You
the
on here making
real.
everybody else
I'm going to
miserable.
keep
That's
bringing
what you
out the
are. You is
real
a
you.
miserable
And
woman,
you're
a
going to keep
miserable
taking
ass
the
woman.
bait.
That's
You're
what
going
you
to keep
do.
taking
And
the
you come
bait
on
and
here
you're
trying
going
to
to
make
see the
everybody
real
else
you.
miserable because
Because
you
you sit on the
miserable.
phone
That's
for
what it is.
hours
That's
and
what
you
you
talk
is.
about people for
You
hours
ain't
on the back
shit.
end.
You
And
ain't
don't make me
shit.
drop
You
these
ain't
messages,
shit.
poetic.
You ain't
Don't
shit.
make me drop these
You ain't
messages
shit.
about you and
I
Hoover.
don't give a
That's what you
fuck.
don't want
I'm
me
at
to
this point,
do.
I don't even
Okay?
give a
Don't make me
fuck. Say
drop these
whatever
messages
you
about
want to
you and
say.
the
I
other men
don't
you've been
give a
sleeping with
damn
on
what
this
y'all say
app.
about me.
Okay?
I
So you've been
don't
addressing the wrong
care.
person all
I
day.
don't care.
Address Slim. Don't
I'm
yell at
addressing
me.
you
No,
because you
don't
the
address me.
motherfucker up here
Because Slim
talking
is the one
about
that
me.
said it,
That's
dummy.
who I'm
Okay, but I
addressing.
didn't
The
say it.
motherfucker up
Slim the
here
one
who
that said
talking
it.
about me. That's
Slim the
who
one
I'm
that said it.
addressing.
So
You
continue
just couldn't
writing
wait to
them
get on the
whack poems that you've
bandwagon to
been
say
writing.
something about
And go
me. Y'all just
apologize to
love to come and talk about women that
T-Money.
ain't bothering
Go
y'all. That's what y'all do. And next
apologize.
week you'll find another
Go
woman. After week after that you'll find another woman
apologize.
because that's what you do. You
Go
go around this app finding women that ain't
apologize.
bothering you and you start
And you
messing with
fell
them.
and you
You've
fell
been
for the
doing it ever
bait,
since
dummy.
Diamond Days. You've
And
been
you
messing
fell
with
for the
women for
bait.
no damn
And
reason
the
because
three of
that's
y'all
who
is in
you
the money
are.
scheme.
That's who
And
you
the three of
are.
y'all is in
You
the
a
money
miserable,
scheme.
ugly woman. And
And the
what make
three
it
of
so
y'all is in the
bad,
money
you talk
scheme.
about I'm an
No,
old
you're
ass
the
woman.
ugly one
Stella.
I'm an
because you
old
have to
ass
wear a
woman, but guess
filter
what?
all
You
I look
hear
day.
that
younger
girl
than you.
keeps trying to
I look
You're
talk.
the
younger
What
than
the
you.
ugly one
fuck?
because you have to wear
Still
a
look younger
filter
than
all
you.
day.
Still look
You're
younger
the
than you.
ugly
And as
one.
far as
You're the
Mariah,
one that's in fake
Leola,
crown,
I was a
looking
petty
like a
pusher when
fake
you wanted to
classic
suck
Michael
Slim dick.
Jackson sitting
Yeah,
up
I
on that
sure was. I
stage,
was a
girl.
petty pusher. I
Looking
was a
like a
petty
fake
pusher when you was
Michael
over
Jackson.
there trying
$2
to
Hey,
hold
get
can you
on,
tell
women.
me
baby.
what this
I
is?
sure
Poetic.
was.
$2 wait.
So
Poetic.
fuck you too.
Poetic. Tell me
Yeah.
what this is. Hold
What
on,
this
wait.
She just said
this,
Mariah
you know what?
Leola, just
You
to
get
let you
tired. You
know
get
I was
backed
a
into
Is
a
petty
that a
corner
pusher
mirror
when
and
you
in
you
your
wanted
get
me to
house?
suck
tired.
Is
Slim
that a
dick.
You
mirror in
get
your house,
backed into
Poetic?
a
Because you
corner
lied and
and you
said, I
get
don't even have
tired.
mirrors.
That's
I
what it
don't even
is.
have mirrors
I
in
just
my
told you
house.
I got one
$2
mirror
Is
in
that
my
bill.
house,
is that a mirror in
dumbass.
your house, Poetic?
Dumbass.
Is that a
Poetic,
mirror in your house, Poetic?
You
poetic.
Is
dumbass.
that
You
a
a
mirror in your house,
dumbass.
Well,
Poetic?
mute her.
Wait,
Is
And the
that a
thing
mirror?
is, I never
$2.
asked
With
for
your
a line
lying
yesterday.
folk,
Didn't ask for
poetic.
nothing.
$2.
Why you
Y'all just
gotta
sit up here
$2.
and
lie?
y'all just lie.
Why you
Leola, you
gotta
so
lie?
damn
Why
miserable.
you
You
gotta lie,
miserable,
girl?
Leola. And
Why
Leola,
you
I was
gotta
a petty pusher when you
lie?
was in there trying
Yeah,
to suck
Why
his
you
and
dick.
that
gotta
When
when
you
that
said
lie?
he gonna be
happened,
my
Why you
I
husband,
gotta
have
and you
the
was
lie?
gonna send
And
him your
why
messages.
you
phone number,
gotta
I
lie?
was
And
there.
why
I
I
you
was a
have
gotta
the
pusher.
lie? Oh,
messages,
why you
poetic.
gotta lie
He
about a
lied to you.
mirror?
He
Is
lied to
that a mirror,
you.
Poetic? You still ain't said nothing to Slim when I
Like
literally
it's
told
that's so
you
crazy.
Slim was the one that
That's so
said it.
crazy.
When you
He's the
gonna
one
clap
who's
back
been
at
lying
Slim,
about
it
that for
seems like
years,
you're the
and I
one
have the
that don't like
messages.
women, Poetic.
I have the
He literally
messages. I
said that.
can't
You can
believe
go
she
back
did
and watch
that.
the clips.
See,
He
these
the one that
women
said he
here.
had access to people's DMs. But yeah, you gonna come up here and yell at the messenger. You have still yet to drag this man. So it's not me that don't like women. It's you. You're also the same idiot that took the bait. See, I came up here so people can really see your true colors and see how you really act on the back end. And thank you. You dummies gonna learn one day. See, if I really wanted to cuss you out, Poetic, I could have did that. But instead, I wanted them to see who you really is. And who you
And
really
that
is
may be
that
fine.
woman that we just just saw. Because
And
who
that
lies about having mirrors in their house, knowing they got a big mirror in their living room?
right, and that may be fine, but I only asked one question. I didn't disrespect her or anything. I thought she should get on live to make sure that her voice is heard, because no one should take her story and turn it into anything. However, I have every single message that ever has been in between Slim and I, and has never ever crossed any of my mouth about getting his phone number, sucking his dick, anything. He has been lying for years. He has been lying for years, and the fact that y'all really are going to sit here and believe that is crazy.
That's crazy.
But this is
And
my
she
thing, Mariah,
literally
real
And
quick,
then
just
on
just to
top
said,
of
respond to
that,
that.
I have
she
the
literally just said
messages.
that he had
Lily,
access
But
to
he's
her
but
IG. And
poetic,
they
but
sent her
Lily.
poetic
information
said
on her
that's something
IG
that Slim has
also.
been
So
lying
don't
about
sit
for
up here
years.
and act like I
Go ahead, Bray
misquoted
King.
anything because I
Go
heard
ahead,
what he
Bray
said.
King.
And you also proved me right because you just
I
admitted that
already
he had
merged
So
it,
access to
Bella,
your
this is what I'm
IG,
trying
Breadcrumb.
to
I
dummy.
do.
already merged it. That's the thing. I already merged it.
Bella, this
Everything
is
that's
how you
got
show you
every lie,
run.
I've already merged it. I'm the
So
one who
whoever
put it out
emailed
there.
her on her
But go ahead, Bray
IG,
King.
he knows about it.
Bella, this the type of show you run right now.
Bray
Yes.
King, what were you
So
saying?
where's the lie? Where's the lie, poetic? You
I'm
just
not
came
Can
up
I
coming
ask
for
here
any
Leola a
and
woman.
question
you
real quick, if
just
you don't
I'm
mind?
not
said
I would just
coming
ask
for
her
he
one
has
any
question.
woman
access to
at
my
all.
$2. Can I
IG.
ask Leola a question?
He got access to my IG, and I believe
You
people
can
was
ask
reaching
you,
out
I
to
can
you
$2.
come.
on your IG. Hold on, no, because she just came up here and tried to accuse
Oh
me of
my
being a
God.
liar
Bella, let
when
me clear
Slim is
this
the
up,
one that
Bella.
said
No,
it.
My
this is sick.
Instagram
I'll see
You're
y'all
is
later,
not,
babe.
sick.
my
This is sick.
Instagram is
I
a
forgot I
hormone.
Come
wasn't
on,
going
It's
to
a
keep
be
yelling,
doing any
Bella.
of
hormone. It's
this
a
with
Keep
you,
yelling.
hormone
girl.
Instagram.
Like,
It's
Keep
a
yelling.
hey,
Facebook
poetic,
Keep
Instagram.
I
yelling.
It's a
felt bad for
YouTube.
you.
Hey, keep
I
Hormone.
felt
yelling.
It's
bad.
All right, Poetic, you can come back. So when we try to hold panels, you see why it's one at a time. So don't be chanting my name, Bella, Bella. They're adults. And if they don't want to respect each other enough to let each other talk, that's not my fucking problem. What I can do though, drop the panel and let them speak one at a time. Simple. But this is what I mean by when y'all say, oh, we're not responsible for other adults, and then y'all shouting my fucking name. They know how to be respectful of one another. They choose not to. Everything we're witnessing is a fucking choice. Oh, wait.
Okay, and I'm gonna close the app out after this because I can't be arguing with nonsense. The thing is, I have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a YouTube all under the same name. If you don't know that name, then that is your problem. If you go to my link tree, you will see that name. No one has ever sent me medical information in any of those three apps: Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. No one has, not one person. And the people that come up and tell their stories on my live is public information. I am not a doctor to any of these patients. Yes, he has access to all three of those, but it is not called Poetic RN. It's Hormones, Health, and Beyond. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with my name. No one has ever sent me information there. Did he download my lives after a mod? Yes, mods can download my lives, but they don't have access to my information. Also, I uploaded in a Google Drive, and I can even prove that we share a Google Drive where I upload my videos from. It's just ridiculous. But the problem is, it's just that you hate women so much that you just have to do something to drag them. And this has been going on for so long. And I'm not even going to be a part of it anymore. And Leola, I apologize if I disrespected you, but I am tired. And is this the real person? Yeah, this me. Am I meek and calm? Yes. But when I feel like I'm being attacked like everybody else, I come out fighting just like anybody else. And I'm tired of people bothering me. I'm tired of it. Y'all just go and pick on people for no reason. And I'm done with it. That's what I'm done with. And I'm just going to log off the app, Bella, because I can't take it no more. And I'll text you and I'll talk to you later on.
All right, Poetic, but I will say before you decide to log off, at the end of the day, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You're right. And
So,
I learned a lot from you. I have. And you and I have talked about it. Doesn't matter what you do on this app, they going to still talk about you. They still going to hate you. They still going to twist stories. They still going to make up lies. It don't matter what you do on this app. It really doesn't. Either you like me or you don't like me. And if you don't like me, block me. That's it. Just block me. You ain't never
and
got to
that's
come
the
across my
demeanor that I need
information.
you to just stand on, Poetic. When you do your lives on Saturday, you know that that's your tribe that genuinely fuck with you. That's who you show up for. The people that can give a fuck about you, you're not here to answer to them, entertain them, nothing. So that's where I need your energy to stay at, with the people who genuinely fuck with you.
It will.
And I'm
I
saying
promise.
that I'm saying this stern because I've been there. Stop focusing on the people that don't like you. Nothing you say you're going to do is going to change their perspective of you. Move on.
You're
Stay with your
100%
people.
right.
Your people don't deserve to be punished because of them. I'm going to protect your page.
Or thank you.
I'm going to protect your page. They reported you. All right.
If I really hated women, I would have been told people about you and Slim. You know how long I knew that? And also about you and the other guy, and you and the other guy. I could drop these messages any day, dummy. Also about the people you talked about on the back end. If I really hated women. It seems like you the one that hate women. Because again, I only came up here and told you what Slim said. So why didn't you ask Slim? Did you say that? Instead, you attacked the woman. Just like you did this morning. And you sung praises to Slim. Not one time did you check him about smearing your name all over this app. But yet you brought in Kappa for no reason. You yelled at Glock for no reason. You had a whole pity party for what? If you're not ashamed of what you did, why did they need to rub you on your back and make sure you burped? At the end of the day, he said that he had access to people's medical and personal information. Now you need to talk to him. And there were people that did say that they emailed you personal stuff. Nobody ever said that we could take your medical license, dummy. I know all about HIPAA. While you're trying to check somebody, you can't even check nobody. But that real person that y'all saw, I talked to Poetic on the back end. That's her. And she drug half of y'all like Slim said. The one I talked to all the men at the party, that's her. That's her. Why she sitting up here trying to front? I bet you all three of them is in the scheme to get money. Didn't nobody ask about your whole medical history, nor do we care if your ankle is swollen because it wasn't swollen when he bust your back out. I bet you was wobbling like it was hot then. You probably prepped and took all type of Motrin 800s and slattered yourself down with icy hot. And Glock that never came on here and gave us y'all information. Y'all told us y'allself because y'all some dummies. You told us about your life. We didn't ask you. Glock ain't threatened you. What Glock said was keep it up, keep my name in your mouth, and I want to take it to heck. We don't know what that would have meant. But no, y'all dummies came on here and chose to tell us everything from A to Z. Okay? Because you're a dummy. Now you need to go back and apologize to T-Money. Because Slim is below Mr. Miesta. At the end of the day, you need to apologize to HB for sending her new pictures to Kev. Because that's the low-down slut you are. Trying to bang everybody. Keep pushing me, lady, and I'm going to expose those messages. Since you want to play and want to allow me, everybody know my receipts be receipting, boo. And keep playing with me if you want to.
All right. I do have other people in the queue. Hold on.
Hey, Bella.
Hey, Sean.
I'm gonna be real quick. A lot of y'all super misogynistic ass women should stay off this app. A lot of y'all are married and do worse shit than Poetic did, worse shit than Slim did. Y'all been knew Slim was a problem. The same people that's attacking her for laying down with Slim also supported Slim. Also had him on his panel. Also had him attacking other women on his panel. Y'all didn't give a fuck then, but y'all care because Poetic, the person that's sweet, the person that offer us medical information, just because of little shit that she got exposed for, and y'all see her a little different, all of a sudden y'all want to come and attack her, but have these misogynistic ass men on y'all panel, are married to men just like Slim, have daddies just like Slim, and attacking Poetic because y'all put her on a pedestal. Y'all said that she was better than other women. Poetic never came up here and said, I'm better than anybody. My degrees make me matter more. The amount of money I makes me matter more. She never said none of that shit. All of y'all women that's coming up here questioning her, even comparing her shit to Jen, is so low down. And it shows that the type of women that y'all are, having more fire, more heat for her than Slim problematic ass, is sick. And I see why some of y'all are treated by men like this. I see why some of y'all have babies by men like this. And y'all think the shit that Slim do is okay. He set up in his box. None of y'all said nothing to him. When y'all was getting information out of him, it was, oh, Slim, you wrong for exposing Poetic. But it wasn't trash ass nigga this, trash ass nigga that. But Poetic get up here. Y'all talk about, oh, you look like a man. Your wig this, your wig that. Didn't give a fuck about not head ass Slim that sit up there in front of that computer drunk as fuck, not taking care of his kid. Y'all didn't care before Poetic. Y'all didn't care when it was just 6. Never. So don't give a fuck now. Y'all need to go and sit in y'all miserable ass marriage at y'all miserable ass job and keep doing what y'all was been doing before Poetic. Exposing her gonna do what? It makes you look fucking bad, not her. We don't give a fuck what she did with her coochie. That's hers. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you, Shar.
Hey Bella, I don't want to talk about this subject real quick, but could I give my son a plug real quick about what he's doing tonight? He just got on TikTok 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Do you mind? Okay, so my son is Tay Smooth, and he's doing a dating show. You had to be 23 and older. I'm going to be on that dating show tonight, finally, but it's going to be some younger people on there too. So his name is Tay Smooth. So make sure y'all do a plug in. I know some of y'all don't care, but the ones who do, just tune in. All right, I just want to get out the mess for just a minute, Bella.
All right. Thank y'all for being patient, by the way.
Hey, Bella, I am so sorry that this has turned into shenanigans. I respect your space first and foremost, but I want to say to Poetic, what she said was completely a lie. So I would like for her to show those receipts, right? And I was very respectful in asking the question. I actually thought it was wrong, and I did say something in reference to Slim talking about her vagina business. I thought that was wrong and deplorable, especially especially concerning what he said about her kids and her house and her finances. All of that was wrong. I don't talk to him at all. I think he's a waste of space and air, but I just want to ask her to go ahead and show me those receipts, because that never happened. And if you're going to believe that man, that just says so much about you. But I'm happy that she decided to speak up for herself. That's it. I wanted her to do that. I said that to other people. Take her story and make it hers. Change the narrative, because don't let someone else take your story. But either way, like, until I get those receipts or an apology. Y'all are saying she apologized. I wasn't here. I need that apology, because that's trash, because I never did anything to her. But anyway, Bella, I love your platform, and I'm going to leave, but have a good day.
All right. Thank you. If you just got here, I'm doing one at a time. I tried the panel. They wouldn't allow each other to talk. So be patient, please, and thank you.
Now, Poetic, I wish you would say sorry again or explain yourself to the black woman that swatted a black man house with motherfucking Scholar after she ate his booty and bought him a Whataburger. Please, girl, go away. All right? You just the lowest of the low and think you could question somebody about something. Move around. Now, next is Shar. I don't know why you came up here lying on me, but not one time did I drag Poetic. Not one time did I talk down on Poetic, because I didn't do it on Jen. I've always said that Slim is a fucking sleaze, slimeball, alcoholic that nobody need to be looking twice at, much less a woman like Poetic. So I don't know why the hell you came up here and said that
ain't nobody dragging Slim when that's all I've been doing since long before I even knew about Poetic and Slim. Been telling y'all Slim is a piece of trash. Okay, that's the next thing. Thirdly, I did say that the situations to me are exactly the same as far as there are 3 people involved. Okay, and there should be 2. And who the main people are, Poetic is not one of them, and neither is Jen. So the way that Jen got handled, I don't think should have happened, which is why I'm trying to figure out how we see now not to do it to Poetic, but we did it to Jen. I think that was my whole point. I didn't drag Jen, so why would I drag Poetic? So if you
AJ,
go,
are you aware that Shar didn't say your name or
yeah, but she said the people who saying that it's the same
come back?
thing.
Save your page. Yeah, it's the reporting is out of control. I'm end up wrapping this up soon because everybody's getting reported. Hey, Frankie.
What up, Bells? I just came up here to say, $2. I don't know if you heard Poetic, but she says she don't give a fuck if you put out those receipts. And then another thing I wanted to say, AJ, I understand what you're saying about Jen being dragged, but maybe you should go ask the people that dragged Jen, why did they drag her? I don't know. All right, I'm out.
All right, Frankie.
Hey Bella, I know that you want to get in and out, child. Luckily, I know I'll be quick. So only thing I want to say real quick, I think a lot of the focus, that, what Shar was saying is right. A lot of the focus does need to be put back on Slim. What I heard him say today in regards to putting everything on 6 foot and making her to blame as if she was the person that made you fuck, as if she was the person that caused her to get pregnant, as if she made you move in, as if she made you come on this app and give all of this information. And then in the other sense, you're trying to blame everybody for now talking about the situation and asking poetic questions. We wouldn't know none of this shit if it wasn't for you. The fact that everybody's business is being exposed and everybody has to explain what part they had in your life is because of you, nigga. So, of course, everybody's going to come back to you. I really don't think that it's fair that people are dragging 6 footer, people are dragging Poetic, but the main nigga that did this for, in my opinion, monetary gain, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, is the one that's getting the least backlash from this shit. Slim, as granted, is going through a mental health crisis, and I feel like that's why people are very much being very slow touch with it, being fragile with it, and you should be fragile. But at the same time, that doesn't mean put it on the other 2 parties that were involved. That shit is fucking weird, and regardless of which 6 footer is a mom that has to deal with now raising her children and someone with a mental health crisis in their home. Poetic is somebody that was giving him money, that has her own health crisis that she's dealing with, that thought that he was a friend that exposed all of her business. We don't know the middle as to whether they were poly or not, but regardless of whether they were or not, that don't make a fucking difference as to whether Slim is wrong. If you want to sit up here and put all that shit out there, you should have been ready to back that shit up. With that being said, y'all, I don't mean to promo, but I do got to get ready to go because Polka has an interview at 6. I love y'all.
All right, thank you, Shigo. Candy, you know you up here? Okay.
Now, I'm going to say this because I was trying to get it out. That's what I was going to say, except I was also going to add, but they can't drag Slim because Poetic not dragging Slim. 6 not dragging Slim and telling the actual truth that he lied to both of them. I think that's my point. My point is, how they going to drag Slim when Poetic ain't even saying that this shit is fucked up, Slim dead ass motherfucking wrong. She's still fucking with Slim. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. What's the difference?
All right, so AJ, hold up. Pause on that one part. She literally said that she's pissed off with him. And this is why I say, like, is it because she's not reacting a certain way? Do y'all...
Wait. She's pissed.
I'm just asking. Do y'all want her to go in here crying, screaming, yelling Slim's name? And how she literally says she's angry with what he did. But what more are y'all looking for outside of her saying that?
Okay, she said she was pissed with Slim, and then when I was up here just now with her, and you dropped me down and she came up, she said she still loving. Do you see? So my point is not, okay, fine, she pissed with Slim. My point is what Slim did that everybody's saying drag Slim for clearly wasn't even that bad because Poetic ain't mad enough to be done with Slim. Slim just told their truth. She still love him and he still love her. But meanwhile, 6 is somewhere in a hotel room that FOE just paid for, broken into pieces. And everybody wants to, for some reason, automatically believe that this girl was okay with this whole entire situation. Let me tell you something else that's sick to me. Very, very sick to me. I don't know why it's so sick and twisted in my head. If Papa ever was to ever, God forbid, cheat on me, we decide to go polygamy and she break the rule and fuck somebody that I don't know about, that don't know about me, okay? I'm not finna get on the phone with them talking about we finna be friends, and then when this nigga breaking my heart, I'm crying to you. Like, to me, that is a whole nother form of torture to do to a woman. But okay, they claim they friends. I don't, to me, it's all weird. Be honest with you.
Is it
It's
only
all
weird
weird.
because they're not handling it how you would?
No, well, maybe so, but then it's my opinion. You know what I mean? And then that's okay for me to have that opinion. But to me, it's all weird. And then us trying to make a victim in this situation when, I mean, who is it? They still love each other.
Okay. So I think like the bottom line of it, trying to keep rotating, is that none of us needed to know the situation with Poetic, with Slim, with 6 Footer. Thank you for being patient.
Hey Bells, I just got a few questions. When it comes with Shigo, how you coming up here trying to judge somebody else when you was fucking with somebody that you knew had the lady and you knew was a married man? But then you trying to sit here and lie when the text threads came out and say that you didn't. At least I stood on my shit. That's something that you didn't do. And AJ, you need to take your punk ass and go look around, huh? Ain't you supposed to be cleaning floors? Go clean them goddamn floors. I don't know what's wrong with you pussy ass bitches. Y'all hoes lame as hell. Want to sit here and judge a motherfucker because she doing whatever or whatever Slim doing. This shit ain't nothing new. Y'all just upset or surprised that it's poetic. But yeah, she go. Baby, please sweep your own fucking front porch first. Before you trying to stick and point some goddamn fingers at somebody else, hoe. Because we still got them damn same text message threads that you lied about and said it never happened. And you had a whole live about it and said it never happened. Nigga came in your live and you said it never happened. Come to find out. Bitch, please. Good day to you, Bells.
All right. Thank you for coming up. Hope you're doing okay. Who hasn't spoken yet? Yeah, I was going to say protect your hypocrite page because it's been reported. Let me allow Shigo to respond. Hold on, y'all.
Here again, Bella. Hi. So, the same bullshit ass rumors, you know, the receipts that we were just laughing about maybe 10, 15 minutes ago when $2 said, y'all know I keep receipts. We laughed about them the same way today that we did 2 weeks ago, boo. Fake ass receipts. No timestamp. It says text message where a timestamp's supposed to be. And we pointed that out, dragged that out, and then y'all left. Said nothing else about it. Morella, every 2 to 3 weeks when you need attention because clearly you have no attention in your real life, you mention my name. Nobody gives a fuck. Do you remember that the last time that we had this rodeo, I tagged your name in the video and you got excited? Oh, yeah, you tagged me in that video. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you too, bitch. Every time that you step to me, I'm going to step back to you and you're going to step the fuck off, just like everybody else. All of this bullshit that y'all tried to bring to me, nothing stuck, sweetie. Vaseline slid right off me. Meanwhile, y'all are still pulling for bullshit. When I decide that I need money or if I want to boost my platform, I post content. What the fuck do you hoes got? Besides mess involving my name. So you're welcome, bitch. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have shit. Because obviously you can't keep shit going without mentioning Shigo name, even though you don't fuck with me. So suck a dick and an ass. Sit in the back of the class while I teach, bitch. Bye.
My receipts always receipt, dummy. Time receipts don't always have timestamps if it's a continuous conversation. And if you were around back in the day, everybody knew that you bragged about it. Boo. But we're not here to talk about you. I am here to talk about, though, Miss Poetic. And yes, Bella, we want her to yell and scream. Because didn't she do that with Glock? Even though she says she still love Glock, did she not yell and scream at Glock today? Did she not yell and scream at me for being a messenger? For only repeating what Slim said? So yes, we want her to yell and scream because mind you, this man tried to break you down. Talked about you in every which way. Glock refused to show those messages about you and him sleeping together. So why is it again that you yelled at the female but not the male? And this is the reason why Slim continues to do what he do. Because he got idiotic women like you protecting him. So yes, we want you to yell and scream and drag him by them puffs on his head, just like you did the females that barely whispered your name. Again, your anger is misdirected, but we understand because you still want that DAC. So you're doing what you got to do to keep getting DAC down because you weren't that injured or that sick because y'all met up several times, right? Why you want to sit up here? I park my car on Thursdays and I don't pull it out till Mondays. Girl, bye. So yes, we want you to yell and scream at Slim because you've been yelling and screaming all day.
All right.
Quick question, Bells. You look very snowy, by the way. What does it mean when somebody says timestamps don't require time receipts? Or was it time receipts don't require timestamps? I could be drunk, but what does that mean?
I think the point that was being made was if a message is pretty much long, so we could start texting today, but if it's a continuous conversation, you might not get a timestamp on it.
Oh, is it like somebody who has a really old iPhone so they can't drag their finger to the left and look at the times that a message was sent? Maybe like an iPhone 4 or something like that?
If that was the situation, but a lot of people don't even remember to drag their finger over to get the time.
Okay. Maybe they don't remember because they're so parked in other people's business. I don't know.
Oh.
Just a question. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
All right, Cash. To hear from you. So I see what we're doing today. I guess we're just doing it. Let's circle all the way back around. I'm trying to make my rounds, give everybody opportunity. Frankie.
Ooh, we being messy today. Y'all double tap this motherfucking screen up because Bella is bringing the mess. Oh, and Bella, then I wanted to ask you, when you and your husband, if y'all disagree with each other, does that mean you don't love him anymore?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I was asking because that's kind of what somebody else came up here and said. I don't know. But we're just being messy. Thank you so much, beautiful nerd. And y'all make sure y'all double tapping this screen up for Bella. And let's go ahead and finish out this motherfucking live goal. Thank you, Bella, for bringing us the entertainment on this motherfucking Saturday afternoon. We love you, girl.
Much love to you too, Frankie. Hey, listen, I just wanted to come here and have a conversation. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could just have the panel, but y'all gotta let each other talk.
Her husband, that is not nowhere near what we talking about. Slim told us Poetic got told from day one she had an expiration date like milk on whatever they got going on. So I don't know where that even arose from, talking about her husband. Now, what I did want to say was Kia Soul, Prius, Corolla. What that whole thing said? No. Porsche, Mo Faker, ho. You know who I'm talking to, bitch. While you up here trying to, I guess, make sure that all of the roll call for the initiation into fucking married people or trying to get in the mix of married people relationship. Cause wasn't you in Duffy inbox, bitch, trying to prove a point of something? Why did you get your irrelevant ass the fuck up here and say anything? You dry coochie having ass whore. How dare you? You bitches gotta learn y'all motherfucking places some goddamn time. All bitches that done did this shit, take a step back. Fuck you got going on, ho. You can drop me, Bella. Oh, wait, before you drop me. Also, I love you, Poetic. I don't want nobody to drag you. I just want them to stop dragging Jen. I think that was my point. I don't have no problem with you,
Okay,
girl.
before you go, can we just acknowledge that? Do you think it was even fair to compare the two?
Yeah, I do. I still feel like they was the same. And I still don't feel like I would have drug either woman. I want them to stop dragging Jen like they not dragging Poetic. That's it. Leave them both be. That's it.
The nigga should be dragged.
The nigga. But if Poetic ain't mad at Slim, I don't know how they gonna make a point to be mad at Slim. Poetic say Slim did this and freed her. So how the hell could they be mad at Slim? But I do still think that the way Slim done did damn 6 in the midst of hollering about how much he loved Poetic, that shit'll fuck with any woman. And y'all gotta stop acting like y'all don't see that shit, man. Like, I don't know, man. But all right, drop me. I want to stay in here.
Okay, bet I got you. All right, so I did receive a CA. It says you working hard today. Thank you. If y'all want to see send CAs just because and show support. All right. Before we circle back around to some of y'all, I want some people that haven't spoke yet. Alex, you
Hi
all right?
Bella, how are you?
Girl, how are you?
I'm well. Just observations from the entire day. I mean, it's not really something new. I guess I've already learned it. Messy talk is selective outrage. They dragged you for less when they accused you of sleeping with Blaze. I think it's not about the who, it's about the what. It's the what, not the who, obviously. I just think that we should all mind our genitals. That's number one. I think number two, we should all, I guess, do some rewinds about other people that have done less, and y'all have dragged them on panels about who they slept with, even if they didn't sleep with them or they did. Y'all had longer panels, longer weeks drawn out. I think everybody's just too old at this point.
See, that's that shit I'm talking about. It's as soon as she said that, boom, heart me. See,
it's repetitive at this point. I do agree partially with what Shar said when she said that a lot of women do allow misogynistic men on a panel. She's 100% correct about that. But I also think women that are engaging with misogynistic men need to be held accountable as well. If you know the history of a man that does mistreat other women, in the case of Poetic, I personally wouldn't have dealt with Slim. That's just me. But we all make mistakes. I'm not one to cast any stones because I've dealt with probably men worse than him. So I think, well, no, not really. But I think that at the end of the day, none of us have a heaven and hell to put her in. None of us have a heaven and hell to put anybody in. But I do think that this side of TikTok will always remind you that people pick and choose, whether it's their fave, their bias, and they don't mind being biased, and they don't mind being hypocrites. Now, a lot of y'all don't like AP. I get that. That's fine. That's your business. Me and her are not friends, so there's no bias in my next statement. Y'all dragged her for filth. I mean, it was panels on top of panels on top of panels about her with a person that she was in an actual relationship with. Y'all talked about the key. Y'all talked about a bunch of shit with her, and y'all never let that die out. But now there's actual proof of all this other shit, and now we don't want to be too rough on her because she's Poetic. I don't think a lot of y'all who are coming for her should be opening up your mouth because you're not within your rights at all. But at the same time, this just goes back to the picking and choosing, because if it had not been Poetic and it been some type of other bystander or somebody that's not as popular, y'all would have drugged the fuck out of them. This panel would have been full as fuck. We would have been talking about this until Jesus came back. It is about the who and not the what, and that's just the bottom line. And I can say that out of love. And still love Poetic, and still love, well, wish the best of luck to 6 Footer, and wishing that Slim gets the help he needs. That's all I wanted to add. Thank you.
all right. And Alex said it. All right. Ola, Drea, do you know you're in the queue?
Hey, real quick. Good afternoon. So hey, I've been in and out all day. Did Poetic ever address Slim calling her a horrible person, saying he's more involved with her than her kids are? saying that she's financially abusing him. Did she ever address any of those things? I wasn't sure if I missed any of that.
No.
Okay, so she hasn't addressed any of those things. She was saying that he gave her life back, her voice back, essentially. But he also has threatened to take he said, you better shut the fuck up. I can release everything, threatening her basically to release things or that he knows when Glock hasn't even done anything, right? She hasn't threatened to actually release her information. So I'm just curious why she's concerned about Glock when she actually hasn't done anything, when clearly Slim in these clips say that, hey, I might release or he said, you should shut the fuck up. He said, you need to be quiet. He said, she's a horrible person. So I'm just curious, like, why, how she got her life back and voice back when he's threatening to take it. That's what I'm curious about. So Poetic,
Okay,
if you're listening to this.
So Drea, I received a message. It says when Poetic found out about 6, it stopped. Not the same. And then also, hold on. Damn, you said some.
Because I could play the clip right here of how he called her a financial abuser.
That's what I was going to say. So, because she didn't address everything individually, let me correct myself. She addressed them by simply saying, "I'm pissed off with him. I'm upset with him." So she didn't directly address individual key points. Just in a nutshell, she's upset with him.
Okay.
So that was her way of addressing it.
So her getting her life back, even though he's saying that she's all these things, he's basically saying that shut the fuck up. He's saying that he has a smoke for her. How is that her life back when he's literally threatening all these things? That's what I wanted to understand. I do have a clip here too of him calling her financially abusing. I was curious about that. How is she financially abusing him? I know that he did work for her and, whatever, but I'm curious about the financial abuse part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was just curious if she did address those things, but I guess not. Okay, thank you.
All right, Drea, thank you for coming up. But I will say this, y'all. We cannot respond the way we want people to respond. So if that's how Poetic chose to respond to the situation, that was her choice. Hold on. If y'all don't know y'all in the queue, let me know. If y'all trying to come up. Hold on. I just cleared you out by mistake. Come back. Wait. Okay.
Hi, and to answer your question, Cash, yes, you probably is drunk. Bella, can you put me in a big box? Because sometimes I'll be blind and I can't see thoroughly, but, does that look like a timestamp to you?
Where it says today, 12:51.
Yeah, that part. Because they just swore up and down, that I didn't have a timestamp. Those are messages between iSpeak and Fishy Girl. But again, we're not here to talk about them because my receipt's receipt, okay? So yes, all of you guys were probably drunk when you saw the messages that I posted, okay? Everybody knows that if it's a continuous conversation, that the time does not show. But you clearly saw when there was a break in conversation that it said today at 12:51. Okay? That's your timestamp, Bookie butt.
So she did respond in the audience.
That is how it looks. Because I can take a screenshot right now from my phone of text messages that I sent today, and it says the same thing.
So Dollar, hold on. She said, "Girl, I got the ones you posted. We now know why your ass left when I exposed you."
Those are the ones I posted. I never went anywhere. You didn't expose nothing about me.
All right.
Those are the very same ones I posted with timestamps, dummy. That is how it look, Trina. But how it look on my phone. I could post messages from today, and it says today with the time next to it, or on top of it. And how would y'all want me to slide it over, dummies? It's a screenshot. Slide it over. Yeah, y'all the idiots. Okay, so go look at your phones. It will say today with the time next to it. For all of you idiots out there. Okay? Again, this ain't even about you and your twat. Everybody know everybody had it. We talking about Poetic and her twat. And why she ain't coming for the man that literally drug her. Trina Mines did say today and the time next to it. Bella, can you blow me up again?
Okay, and I was getting ready to say, so I have before I blow you up, I wanted to show like just something simple, okay? All right, so let me hold my phone up because this is me and my husband messages, right? So it has like a date on there. I know it's backwards. Let me try to mirror it real quick just to give y'all an example of what it may look like. So hold on. If I was to go like this, hold on. Do y'all see that? Wait, let me move it. So she's saying if you drag your finger, you should be able to see.
You can't drag your finger on a screenshot, Bella.
Okay, hold on. Good point. So wait a minute. Let me see something. Because I do want to... Hold on. I want to test this theory out because I don't know. That's... So,
like, are they slow?
Have my finger dragged?
How do you drag your finger on a screenshot? This is why I call y'all dummies.
Okay, I think that's what she meant. I just did it.
How can I drag it on the message if the screenshots was sent to me? Idiots?
Oh, no. Okay, wait. So, no, I get what you're saying. If it's sent to you, you wasn't able to do it. Whoever
exactly.
Are they stupid? I understand your point. So that makes sense. But they were just
you
saying,
see the time on my phone. If you blow me back up, it says today, 12:51 a.m. because there was a break in their conversation. At the bottom of the screen, it says today, 12:51.
Wait, hold on. So you sent these messages out? Somebody just made a good...
She sent those messages to a friend and she forgot that she did that, dummy.
Okay, now it's... Because I'm like, wait a minute. Because this is iSpeed. you still here, girl? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
she sent those messages to somebody and she forgot.
Okay, so Dollar...
But baby, everybody know my receipt while you're trying to sit up here. See, baby, the person that you told when you was bragging that you slept with him, yeah, send it to me. So how about you contact her and ask her to swipe to the right to get the times of all the other stuff. Okay?
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring
Don't
you...
ever come for me, act like I gotta fake anything. Is you cool? You ain't
Stay
gotta...
right there, Dollar. Stay right there. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate that this is taking a left turn. This is left, right. You still here? Because I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't here when that whole thing blew up and came about.
Okay. Shigo is still here. I don't know if she's gonna come up, but this is just two things. Because, okay, $2 was sent the screenshot, so I don't know. Maybe the person that sent it to her was trying to pull a fricka. That is sent, it would have to be sent from Shigo's perspective.
Right.
It's unless she screenshotted the day it was sent and sent it, and they just so happen to have kept it, it's not going to say today. It's going to say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And who would Shigo have sent it to who then sent it to $2? It just doesn't make any sense, to just be honest. It doesn't.
Okay, so when the story broke, who was the friend that released her messages? Who did Shigo trust at that time?
I won't say. And according to Shigo, she hasn't sent it to anyone. According to Shigo, that's not a real thread. Shigo has already posted, I don't know if it's still up, but she posted text messages that were completely different. And again, due to the perspective, it's Shigo's that would have screenshot and sent it. And unless she literally screenshotted that day, it wouldn't say today.
Now that part is true. So it makes me wonder, as far as the conversation go, was she just sharing the message? But you said she didn't share them with nobody. But that's
what she said. She said she said it's not a real, like, it never happened. Keep in mind, both parties, iSpeak and Shigo said that never happened. So, I mean, I don't know. Today, hold on. Today doesn't mean this day. So has something today could have been 10 years ago. Okay, y'all not understanding what I'm saying, so I'm not going to respond.
No, what you're saying makes perfect sense. I'm getting it. So me and my husband, we messaged today. I screenshot the message, send it to you. It will forever say today because I did it on the day that we had the conversation.
Right. So my point is, unless she was taking a screenshot. Oh, girl, look at me how I speak. I mean, I don't know.
But no, I get your point. I get what you're saying. I hate that this conversation is even coming back up again. All right, AJ.
Ego girl, you was friends with Glock too? Oh, child, you know she'll tell it, child. Listen, I think you should come on out with it, because let me tell you what happened. $2 done broke your truth. So these people better come support you. I been out here now one of y'all dragging motherfucking Shigo. She didn't know nothing about no engagement. She don't know nothing about no fiance. None of the above. And we need to support fucking Shigo. I bet not see now one of y'all
No, hold on,
dragging
let's talk.
Shigo.
What's up, Mike? So wait, slow down, because they saying he was still married to the first wife when.
I don't know. I don't know him or his wives, and I bet Shigo
I'm
didn't
just
either.
correcting the
Well,
timeline.
I'm willing to bet Shigo didn't either, and y'all better support her. Y'all better motherfucking support her. I don't want to hear a word. Okay? Now, I forgot what else I had came up here for. So much to happen, Bella. God damn.
I mean, AJ, you started the conversation, so credit to the precinct.
Oh, okay, yeah, glad to do so. This thing say, what's in the nasty bag? What nasty bag?
Can we allow Dollar to come back up, because that's why we ping pong in between conversations. I'm trying not to get all intertwined, but see, this is where we need to bring Dollar back up, and she is in the queue. So hold on, now we get into the good questions. Hold on.
It's me again. So I just took a screenshot. What does that say at the top? Today.
Today, yeah.
Okay. Now, what did my text messages say? Today. Why does it say today? Because I sent the message and I took the screenshot today. Like, are y'all slow? If you take the screenshot the day that it was sent, it will say today. If you take it tomorrow, it will have the date on it. So apparently, whoever she sent it to must have screenshotted it that day.
So
or whatever.
process of elimination, who did she trust? Who was her?
I don't know. I didn't know Shigo. They just said that she was bragging back in the. They said that back in the
that
day
would be
she was
where they would have
bragging.
to ask the questions. Who was she around at the time? Who
Exactly.
was she trusting?
They said back in the day that she was bragging, was sleeping with that man. That's all I know. Okay, so where's my receipts lying at? I'm confused. Okay, so because y'all came up here and said it with your chest, it didn't have a timestamp. So now that we have a timestamp, what are you going to say
Wait,
now?
hold on. Muppet Top is saying K-Dub. K-Dub and her was friends back then?
I believe so.
K-Dub, Tasha Mack.
Yeah, I believe so. So where's the lie? Hey, I don't care who you sleep with, but you're not going to say that I'm a liar. I don't lie, dummy. Like I said, my receipts, receipt. If you guys look at your phone and the people that you text today, it will say today. Okay.
And Jim, I don't think, Jim, you was around that.
Now, I don't know who she was friends with. I just know that her and I speak. Bang. Would y'all like to see more of the messages? How she wanted him to bring the nasty bag? What's in the nasty bag?
Yeah, we was confused on the nasty bag part. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was in that nasty bag. But he is into that, BDSM stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I ain't judging that.
You know, yeah, everybody got a little inner freak in them. Get your nasty on, girl. Get your nasty on. The $2 ain't gotta lie. That's my point, angel numbers. So apparently all of y'all was drunk when y'all read these receipts. Okay. Bye.
All right, darling. Oh, my God. Okay, so process of elimination. They saying K Dub and Tasha Mack was her friends back then. Oh shit, AJ, come. I want to invite y'all all on the panel. Can y'all just talk one at a time? Cause this back and forth shit. Listen,
Damn, Bella, why we on timeout? Goddamn it,
girl. Because I tried to have everybody on the panel and shit with haywire. Everybody pages started getting reported. So then I just one at a time. So we go on. Let's try this second round. Get everybody up here.
Yeah, give us a chance.
Please.
Give us a chance, Bells.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's cute. But at the same time, here go and she go. She want we ain't speaking on just I speak. What about Arby's? You done slide that nasty garbage pail ass pussy around his motherfucking face. Said he smelled like fish. Oh, came to the app and told everybody that you're fishy, fresh as catch. Bitch, you could
Maybe not
never
with
sunshine
Morilla
a
though.
bitch like me. Wait a minute, Trina. I'm not done. This
But
bitch
it
think
wasn't
she
your
finna
turn,
sit here.
Morilla. But
Oh,
okay.
I don't care. I don't care. Trina, you don't run shit. That's your problem too. You need to sit back. Sometimes you need to sit your ass back, sweetie. It's my turn. Anywho, like I said, you fishy smelling ass bitches cannot ever fuck with me. And AJ,
Girl,
you done
you
tossed
know
around some
what?
shit just to make sure your punk ass has some fucking where to sleep at night. Bitch, please. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't worry about it. If I get missing hold, I'm always in the blinds, bitch. I see everything. You understand? I got many pages that be on all you bitches ass.
Oh boy.
All you gotta do, well, I got your attention, didn't I? You gonna keep cutting up? I bet. What's next?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you done wash your hair today. You feel good, huh?
Now you see how we
You think
stayed
I'm
on
about to
mute,
argue
You
with
done
you? Is
wash
Corolla.
that
your
what
hair
you
today.
think
You
is gonna
feel good.
happen?
Now
You
do
Do you
you
feel
think
see
I'm
how
about
good.
to
we
argue
stayed
with
You
you,
on
feel
mute,
good.
Morilla?
Corolla? It's your turn to shut the fuck up.
You think we about to argue,
Who's
girl?
in a Corolla?
You beagle looking
I don't
asshole.
ride in a
I'm talking
Corolla,
to
baby.
you.
Benz only. Benz only. Something that your
I'm
punk
talking
ass
to
would never know
you.
nothing about. You $10
Oh
I'm
begging ass
talking to
bitch.
gosh.
you, you
You
little
would never know what
anteater
the fuck
looking
I ride in,
asshole.
ho. You
I'm
$10
talking
begging
to
ass
you
bitch.
that
Get
wanted Duffy to
$10
rub his
begging. Go sit
balls
on the
across
fucking
your
side of
lip.
the road, ho. You'll get
You
more money
dingy,
that way.
dusty
Send me
asshole.
$10. Send me $10. Oh
Yes.
shit, they getting
Send
lion
me
tigers
$10,
and bears over there.
hoe.
Send me $10.
What that got
You
to do?
begging ass
What
bitch.
that got to
But then
do
you
with
want
what
to
I
sit here
just
and
said,
point the finger at every
Corolla?
motherfucking body else, but you doing the exact same thing, ho. You mad because somebody
Girl,
else point your shit out?
please.
I bet. I bet. What's next? Who's
See,
next?
they
What's
doing it
next? Who's
again.
next?
They report. See what I mean? Now AJ just called a violation. So no,
Who's
Bella,
next?
control
What's
it. Bella,
next?
stop it. See what the fuck I be talking about? But then when we doing one at a time, see what I mean? Walking into the talking point.
Oh, she'll be on another page. All is well.
Now what Trina do? Why y'all saying y'all Trina?
No, Trina fine.
Oh, that ain't. Now you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all is trying, and it's like y'all trying so hard to pull an argument out of me. It
I
don't
don't
make
know
no
why
sense.
you
It's
want to hit your
pathetic.
live button. You
It's
want to make shit
pathetic.
about you. Just hit the
It's
live button,
pathetic.
Trina, because you know you can get it if you just
Shut
don't.
up,
Hit your
God. What's going on, babe? Have the
hit your
kids got on
live
your nerve
button.
today? What's
Kids.
going on?
Which
Are
one?
you okay? All six.
I know. And you know they
You
be on
okay?
me. I'm well. Are you? You don't wash your
Okay.
hair. Now you
Just
feeling
calm
yourself.
down. Just calm
You want
down.
to
It's
cut
okay,
everybody
babe.
off. You do
It's
that
okay,
every
babe.
time you get on the
It's
panel.
okay, babe. It'll be
Oh,
all
you
right.
medicated today. Okay,
It'll be
good.
all right. No, I ain't been on my meds in months. Do you need some? Did you need some? I don't understand.
All right, can we allow Cash and then Hippie to speak, please? Cash, you've been waiting.
We
Hey,
can.
Hippie.
Again, all I wanted to say, and I am, or I might be drunk, and that's okay. Just like that old bag of bones, $2 has been drunk many times on a panel.
Not
And
smell
since
like
she
no
wants to
$2
get in,
cash.
oh, I'm so sorry. I was speaking and I would love to be speaking uninterrupted if that's okay with you.
It's not. Not when you're speaking on $2. That's not okay.
Oh,
Let
well,
her
I'm
come
going
up
to
here and get
continue
her
to
point.
But
speak
so
on
Bella,
her.
you not gonna say nothing? I thought the
I
rules.
am.
I mean,
Bella,
this why we keep
this
getting
is on
And
dropped.
you tonight.
EJ, I was also
It's
Okay,
up
so
to
hold
her
on.
tonight.
So just so we clear, the language and the report, they're blatantly reporting you, AJ. We just went through this the other day. They
You
on
could
your
say
ass.
that.
So it ain't, y'all can overtalk.
So
It's the blatant.
you're not gonna encourage the
Absolutely not.
panel to speak
Everybody
one
don't
at a
move the
time?
way that you do, AJ. Don't nobody sit here and holler and scream at
So
people
hold on,
because they on your
Marilla. Hold on.
panel. Shut
Hold on,
up, dude.
Marilla. Let me answer the question. So if I said the
They was
first
talking about
time,
your
the whole
punk
panel
ass
got.
the other day, ho. That's who he was
The
talking
whole
about.
panel got
Hit dog.
dropped because they would not allow each other to talk. Then I did one at a time. I said, let's try this again. Then what happened?
But we see that one person is the problem. So can we eliminate the problem if we want a
Oh,
one at a time
please, you
situation?
crybaby ass bitch.
Okay. We can do one at a time while y'all in the panel, or we could just have y'all come up one at a time. It don't make me no never mind. How y'all want to do it? Let's show people y'all can be adults.
Don't say law, Bella. Let's get specific.
And let me be an adult and to cuss these hoes the fuck out. Cause when they nasty, they dirty, they trash, they filthy, they
Thank
need
you,
to
I
go the
just speak
fuck
Chandler.
out Sunday hoe. And we ain't finna wait. I can sit your punk ass out right the fuck now. AJ, go out there. Go sit,
Morilla,
hoe. You're
I
not
just want
doing
to be
anything
clear.
else but begging and fucking pleading.
Morilla, these are considered your final words. They literally want you to have final words. So
Ooh, they paid.
They did.
Ah, there you go, Bells. I love you, girl. That's
all
my
right.
final. I love you, Bells.
Much love to you, Morilla. All right. Cash.
All I was saying is that if you received messages from somebody, right? Surely that one of the two people that messaged you would be opposed to one another. So all they would have to do is either right click if they were on an iPad or a MacBook and show the times. Or if they were on an iPhone, all they had to do is slide their finger over. It wouldn't show today, right? If it was screenshotted today, it would show today if it was screenshotted on the day that it happened. So either Shigo or iSpeak could do the same. And yet Shigo and iSpeak, neither of them have come to the Bag of Bones defense. So.
Okay, and this is where
Wait, Cash,
this is
that's $2
what
point though.
Dollar is saying though, and I'm gonna let you go, Hippie. So Dollar is saying she go more than likely screenshot the conversation between her and iSpeak, sent it to someone she thought she could trust, and the message ended up out there to all of us. So that's what Dollar is saying. You're not going to see the timestamp that's swiped to the side because I'm quite certain Shigo didn't expect whoever her friend was at the time to put it out there. Is it making?
But didn't $2 also say that Shigo was in Atlanta at the time and she was trying to confirm Rolling Ray's trolling story? So if we're going to talk about who lies and who doesn't, perhaps we should go back and clock that lie.
Why is this even a story though? When both grown adults that were involved, both grown adults, both the man and the woman, said that it's not real, it's not true. Shigo is single, and iSpeak is not even with the same person, so
they
it wouldn't
saying the
matter.
message is just made up. Period. That it never happened.
My
Okay.
thing is, if they're both saying that they never smashed, they never had anything, it was never that, and neither one of them has a reason to lie. Shigo is single. iSpeak is not even with the same woman he was with at that time. They have no reason to lie and say they didn't smash if they did. They said they didn't. So what are we still trying to decipher and figure out? And who said, excuse me, Hippie, excuse me,
It's my
Hippie.
turn. It wasn't your
Okay,
turn
but
to
I was
go.
already speaking,
You just started
Hippie.
talking.
But I was
That's
already
$2
speaking,
point. We already
Hippie.
passed that.
But I was
That's
already
$2
speaking,
point.
Hippie. I was
Okay,
wasn't I
wrap it up.
talking?
It's my turn.
Wasn't I talking? Well, you should have said that before I started speaking.
How could I say it before you started speaking? You didn't let Cash finish and get on mute
No,
first.
Cash was done.
No, she wasn't. Continue.
I was finished.
She was done. Thank you, Cash. Thank you, One Bun. She was done. I waited for her to finish.
Well, if you waited for her to finish, you should have
I
waited
did
for me
wait
to have
for
my
her to
turn,
finish,
'cause it
and then
wasn't
I
your
started
turn.
speaking.
It
And then I
wasn't your
started
turn.
speaking.
You're out of turn.
And then I started speaking.
Like, for real, I thought
Oh
you was the big adult in the room.
well.
Okay, go ahead
I
and
was
finish.
speaking.
Go.
I was speaking. I was speaking.
All right.
So anyway, back to what I was speaking and saying. If both adults have already said it did not happen, Shigo have already posted a text thread that confirms that that text thread was not real. What is the conversation about? And now, Hippie, since you couldn't control it, you can speak.
I didn't need your permission to speak. I actually
But you
allowed
got
you to
it.
speak.
But you
I
got
actually
it.
allowed you to speak. Now,
You got it.
what I'm telling you, Bella, is the point that Trina just made is exactly $2 point. She trying to show that it was some type of cover up. And I agree with Trina. It don't matter if they fucked or not. Even if they lied about it, it don't matter. It's $2 trying to show that it's some type of cover up and that they lied because she trying to go in on Shigo. That is her point. That they said they didn't do it in this live, but they actually did, and now they're doing a cover up. That's the exact point. You're not wrong, Trina. You just out of turn. Now, the next thing I wanted
You're
to tell
out
you,
of
Bella,
turn.
was sure, whatever. The next thing I wanted to tell you, Bella, was it wasn't just K Dub and Tasha. It was a big friend group, and all of them called Shigo where her name is now. What she came up on the page on now, and AP was in that friend group, and all of them fell out and went their separate ways for different reasons and started new friend groups. So it's multiple people that could have
So
been
it's no
responsible
telling
for.
who leaked it if it is for real.
Exactly, because some of those people, including some of the people that you listed, don't like Shigo now because of the shit that happened with their friend group.
Oh damn. Well, I guess too many pages was reported, so yep, you'll still see me tomorrow. However, I do hope today is the last time when y'all say, Bella, stop this, stop. So if I decide I just want to have one person up at a time to speak, you were able to witness why. Period. I speak. Good evening to you. I see you just walked through the door. Unfortunately, y'all not able to come up. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be addressing whatever is going to be taking place tonight, because you know how it go. He been here the whole time? No, I didn't. I just saw his name come in. But yeah, no. What I am going to do... Oh, Roro, what's good?
Hey, Bella.
What's up, sweetheart?
They can still do it this way, girl.
Word?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is how you do it the hood way.
The hood
Even
way is
though you
crazy.
don't have the actually boxes, they can still do it this way. They can do it the hood way. So if they still want to talk, what they have to do is go live and then go to you and you accept their invite. So they can still do it the hood way. Does that make sense?
Wait, they saying the boxes is back. Are y'all sure the boxes is back? Somebody request up. How do we know that? They can request up. Roro, I need to test this theory. Hold on real quick. I'm still learning how to end it. Let me see if I... Alright, I disconnected you. Somebody request up. They saying that they back. I'm not sure if that's true. You see boxes? Let me see something. Let me try to put it on. No, they're not right. I was going to say, I don't think so. I don't even think it's giving me the option to do so. Yeah, no, it's not even giving that option. Yeah, it's not working. Which is good. So we do hear all the information out tomorrow, hear everything that's said. The audience will be the jurors. Simple. Yeah, so Roro, she co-hosted. That doesn't mean the boxes are back. But yeah, so y'all will be the jurors for tomorrow. And then by the rest of the week, when the boxes do come back, y'all understand why it'll be one at a time going forward. Okay. Now Erica's co-hosting. What's up, Erica?
So the boxes only appear on your side. I was just in there. It's when you got a co-host up. And hold on, I'm finna show you how to do it. You go to you at the top right hand corner. If somebody requests up and you can see it, it should light up on your end, but it's on the settings wheel on the right hand side, and a different multi-guest option comes up.
Right.
And they'll appear in the small box. It's only on when two. If Roro up there, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna let a box within a box with three people. You can allow two people up. So if you're co-hosting, drop for 1 second, Roro, so she can see
Okay.
what I'm saying. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yep, it's still okay. Because when I tried to do it, it literally said if I wanted to do it, I would have to drop y'all. Yep, come back.
So it's only going to do it when two people on a two people co-host, right? So
Okay.
right now they should have a request button at the bottom. If somebody hits that request, you'll still see like somebody requesting, but the way you let them up is on the top right hand side. It should be a wheel, and you'll see the people that's in your request. But you can only let two people up at a time when you're on a multi-guest. I mean, on a co-host live.
Okay. And I'm wondering if it's just showing that way simply because I did get the restriction. So, because I'm not seeing the wheel.
Oh, okay. So it just eliminated you from it all the way around. So like right now, hold on, let me show you. Somebody in my it's up, hit the three dots. See the three dots right
All right, I
beside,
got the 3 dots.
and you'll see multi. So when you hit the three dots,
Multi-guest.
multi-guest, do you see anybody up there?
All right. It says previous guest requested. So I'm her. It says accept.
Hit accept and see it should be a small box come up in the box with us.
All right. Let me try someone else because it didn't go through. Yeah, it's saying accepted, but I'm not seeing them.
Okay, so I got somebody in my live. Let me show you what it looks like. I got two people over here. So T Money and Miss Juicy is in my request. This is what it'll look like if you was on co-host. So
Got you. And I see her, but yes, it's not going to let me accept them through. Yeah, the requests are not going through on my side. So yeah, the boxes is done for the next couple of days.
so this is what it would have looked like. And you can let two people up at one time to do co-hosting within co-hosting. Multi-guest within co-hosting.
All right. So yeah, no, it's not. It's not gonna. As far as tomorrow, it's still not gonna be there. It's gonna be available once the restriction is up. So, like I said, we still gonna come on. I'm gonna be here, and we're just gonna hear the case out for what it is. Y'all just gonna have to listen. I'm gonna ask the questions. Y'all gonna be the audience, as far as the jurors, and we're gonna go from there. But y'all gotta understand when I'm over here trying to build a page. Thank you, Erica. Me building my page here, I still have to build my page here. Simple. So I won't be on my other page tomorrow. I'll be on this one tomorrow. All right. So yeah, for those that have been helping with the goal, thank you. For the ones that helped with my gallery, thank you. If y'all would like to help clear out the goal, that's cute. That is cool. It's appreciated. But yeah, I think we pretty much, if you weren't allowed to do it. Yeah, no, I'm going to be here tomorrow. So, yeah. Thank you. So, right. Y'all be here. Well, let me be clear. To my supporters that is still going to be here because I'm going to present the cases, thank y'all for those that will be showing up. To the rest, I'll just see y'all next Sunday. For the ones who been here, the audience has always been the jurors. They always been the final say. So for my supporters that already understand that, I will see y'all tomorrow. No need to apologize. Sometimes I need to let things play out so y'all can understand why I do things a certain way that I do them. That's all. Sometimes you have to allow people to witness it, see it for themselves. You got to see it through. Because you can say it, but they don't understand it until they physically see it. And then they understand. Thank y'all for helping with the goal. It's appreciated. Thank you, Diva. Thank you, Auntie Kitty. Cassandra, thank you. And this is why I will always credit the vloggers. The vloggers is the one that capture everything that's being said, whether it's in the panel or in the audience. But hopefully, I know it got a little chaotic, but hopefully everything was answered as far as where everybody is at in the situations. And thank you for those that was engaged and tapping screen. What's up, Mountaintop? How you doing? Slim to Shigo, they felt like Shigo couldn't speak on they felt like she should have sat the situation out. Simple. It's one of those things where you listening to the situation at hand, but then someone else came up right behind and said, well, how you telling Shigo to sit out when you did X, Y, Z? So she could speak on whatever she wants, though. Everybody else does. Yeah. I agree with that. However, I can speak for myself when I say it is okay for me to sit certain situations out, especially if I know how the topic is going to turn, flip. If y'all notice, it's certain things I don't speak on, it's certain people I don't speak on, because I know how people will legit twist, flip, put it on me. So I just stay away. They don't give Shigo a chance. Maybe. Thank you, Nisi. But yeah, I think the next live is going on. And thank y'all for grabbing the heartbeats too. I think you know how to sit things out when it's needed. Some of them don't. Okay. So in this particular situation involving Poetic, and they feel like she was involved with someone that was already in a relationship. Same thing as far as Jen involving herself with someone that's in a relationship. They felt like Shigo shouldn't have indulged in this conversation because it's rumored that she dealt with someone that was in a marriage. I felt like she should have sat it out. But I will say this. She probably didn't sit it out because if she's standing on the fact that she didn't do it, that's why she sat it out. She didn't sit it out, excuse me. If I know I didn't have any relations or didn't do the things that I'm being accused of, why would I sit the conversation out? That makes sense. So, yeah. Thank you, boo. Yes, definitely going to continue to elevate. That's the goal. Which is why I come here multiple days. What's up, Godo? I come here multiple days outside of Sunday. So I can engage a little bit more with y'all. Things of that matter. But I will ask a question. Watching everything that has played out and what y'all have observed in this situation, have y'all learned anything? Is there anything that y'all took away from the circumstances that y'all have witnessed? Bring snacks. You was going for an hour and the box is gone? Yeah, unfortunately, as y'all know, when people have difference of opinion, sometimes people don't like what's being said and they want them out of here. So much so that they may report them. And we can't say that it's not happening. We can't say people are not being reported. We legit watched on the other side women have their backside out, legs spread eagle, and Paige still here. So that's when we learned that people on this side is blatantly taking Pages down. It's no question. It's not a allegation. No, we know for a fact it's people sitting up under us that's doing the reporting. So it is what it is. It's all right, Angelski. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I can't make that assumption. Late too, kid. But I guess what I will do in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead, surf the streets, see what's happened. And like I said, I will see y'all here on this page tomorrow. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for indulging in the conversation. See y'all.